mindset when it comes to healing, where there are some DMs who will allow like basically healing torture. It's one of those like evil green text story things you see pop every once in a while. It's like, yeah, so we were torturing this guy and he died, so we healed him, so he came back, and we did it like for like 13 cycles. What the fuck?
See, I never got the chance to do that because my sadistic ass was playing a paladin of vengeance, and I'm like, all right, this is a perfect way to like torture someone, heal them, torture them, heal them, like way before I was into like following D&D online and stuff. And I never got the chance to do it because everyone's like, no, not even because of the
No,
torture.
Brayden, stop torturing the elves,
just-
Brayden.
They just shot down my ideas before we ever got to test them out, and I never even got to suggest torture.
Don't you hate when your
I was like,
party
let's catch them.
Don't you hate it when your party shuts down your torture ideas? Psh, you can't have shit in this game nowadays.
No, don't you hate when you can't even get to the torture ideas because I shoot down your ideas so much?
Bro, it's completely organic. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I just want a squirrel army and use them to kill a wife killer.
Squirrel army?
Yeah, I play a druid in another game named Baron, and I've got a fucking squirrel army, which is entirely out of character for him because he's like this Van Helsing motherfucker. But yeah, he's got a squirrel army. It's awesome. They've got tiny green berets.
Do you have a...
Hey, sorry.
No, Mooney, go ahead. I'm just I got caught on green beret squirrels.
I had a druid do something similar. I created a crab uprising at a beach in a game.
A crab,
yeah, it's amazing
a crab uprising.
Hey, I rolled high while negotiating with the crabs.
They're dancing on your bodies. Jesus. It's just the meme where it's just them going dink 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 on a bunch like a burning village.
Crab
or some
rave.
shit. Yeah, crab rave. There you go. Like that's all I see is crab rave and like bodies and burning buildings. That's all I fucking see. Dink 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 dink. I did alert Cody. I sent an alert out. Did at everyone? Or is that... Oh, hold on. What server is this in? Oh shit! What server is that in?
Uh-oh.
You're gonna have a whole new audience.
Whoopsie poopsie.
Where did that go? Oh shit!
Oh, you're gonna have a whole new audience of people that are gonna look at you differently now.
Shit!
Hello, new audience.
I don't know where that alert went.
I did at everyone. Wait
That's not good. I'm probably gonna get yelled at by someone else.
You know that anime face that's like the concern. It's like the old man, and it's like just a concerned looking face, like the whoop.
Dude, where did I put that fucking thing? Oh fuck.
Yeah, I did at everyone.
How many servers are you on?
I'm getting yelled at. Shit.
You found it.
No,
Track the sound of screaming.
I'm on a mod on a separate server, and I'm getting like, what the fuck's wrong with you? I was like, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. At least you found the server.
The guy went, really? I was like, that's an oopsie poopsie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
how's it going?
Anyway, alert's been sent out. Proper server.
Cool.
I got it. It's coming. The meme is coming.
Oh, where did I put that fucking thing? I don't know who. Like I'm getting yelled at, but I don't know whose server's yelling at me. I have no fucking idea. Whoops. Anyway, we'll get that sorted out later.
It's better than the fumble I made earlier that I'm not going to announce.
Also, I love the word thumber. The word thunder thimble now for a short dick. That caught me off guard, dude. Me and my 3-inch hard thumber thimble. I'm like, what the fuck? Thunder thimble. It's just anyway. So while we went off game last time, chat, we did some rolls and maybe we're gonna do a little time skip here because nothing really goes on during the shore trip. They made it in Wilddrake. They're going along the shore to the place they're supposed to be, at least nearish to it. And we did a little rolling there and there. Only Maroon Throat show, thank you for the get the subs. But yeah, nothing really happened. So little time skippy whippy here. And eventually, so I already said the books you guys read, I believe. I believe one of you would finish a book and one would damn near finish a book. Actually, you know what? Knowing how long it's gonna be, I'm just gonna say you finish it. Because you're gonna be bored on a fucking barge for fucking days on end. You're probably gonna finish that book pretty quick. Let me get you that spell real quick. I believe I told you guys already, these spells, while you're learning them, most of you guys can't use them. You all know that, right?
I had a question.
You gotta have like dedicated wizard stats.
What was the moon?
I had a question on a spell I learned just from my background. Lugi's Light, does that have any requirements to it?
No. So Lugi literally breaks the rules for you. It
Okay.
allows you to use it.
Okay, I wasn't sure on that one.
Which is why everyone hates Lugi. There are rules, Lugi. Hey, yo, fuck you. He's like that guy who has like the forgot the fucking name of the show he's on, but he has like the little permit that says "I do what I want," basically. He's what wasn't Parks and Rec? Fuck, what was it? Ron
The
Perlman's
Office?
character. Yeah, fucking Ron Perlman's character. Not Ron Perlman. Fuck.
Oh,
Is the guy
no, I
fucking
know which one you're talking
the
about.
uber masculine office guy? That's all I know, man. So I don't know his actual name. I
The
believe-
only other meme that I know how to reference it from is the "Who broke the coffee machine" meme. That's for some reason going around.
All right, Sugi, you learned this spell, I believe. So over to Sugi. Unfortunately, your screenshot's in 2 pieces. I do apologize for that. But my fucking dock is split. I would have to where I basically have them all in one piece, but like it makes it so weird looking in format, and you just can't win. Either you have huge blank spots where a thing should be, or it's all chopped up and it looks like turds. Like, fuck.
Hey, Guard, do you have Moonan's vision turned off? I can't see anything.
Oh, okay. Hold on. My apologies. I just realized you guys are really quiet. Yes, y'all aren't.
Yeah, I can't.
Disgusting.
Actually, thank you so much. I completely forgot to log into Forge.
Nice. Classic archivist. Classic archivist.
This is the first time I've done that.
Let's see. Lighting. Token vision. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So y'all should see things about now, I think.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I've reset my game like 5 times thinking it was on my end.
Bro, I can't see shit. Yeah, I gotta check a box off. So y'all can see the secret maps.
Kirby deer.
Kirby deer?
You do.
Kirby deer. Why is this castle pink and it sucks? Alright. So, more or less, you guys land on the shoreline. I got a token out here for one of you guys. We're just gonna borrow I want to borrow Hummel. There you go. Everyone's Hummel. There he is. So you guys land about here.
Only Hummel.
There's only Hummel. And you guys get shuffled via basically there are small villages and towns that aren't named on the map because they'd be a Brazilian fucking names. But more or less, you guys land in a little port town. You know, then carry via wagon to Ballroom. You guys are, since you're now in Veil Rider Associated Lands, from here to Ballroom, you're basically your rations are covered, your mileage is covered. There's no like watches for y'all to do anything like that. And when you guys arrive in Ballroom, you guys are going to get paid as well, which I'm sure
I love money.
you guys. I love money.
I love money.
Where's that fucking from? Shit. That's from Idiocracy, I think. I love money. Just watching that girl cut a stick with her feet while eating popcorn. That'll never not be funny to me. Oh yeah, cut me off a slice. What the fuck is a show?
Speaking of slice, I will have pizza here for too long, so if I disappear, that is why.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay, so basically all of you are going to be getting 5 gold when you arrive in Ballroom. And it's 5 gold per week. You'll be gone for about, I'll say about 3 weeks at this time. So each of you should have 5, 10, 15 guilders in your inventory, just for your personal selves.
Ooh.
Which, you know, is handy, I suppose.
Sorry, how much?
15 GP per player right now. Because you're all the exact same rank. Just one of you is a rank with like quotations around his name. He's a leader specialist, asterisk in a way, you know.
Me?
Mr. Hummel. Yeah. I'm the leader.
It's just
Are
like
you
being
though?
a being
Yeah.
a supervisor at McDonald's. You
Ye-
don't get any more pay. You just get more responsibility.
Yeah. You're now the boss. God damn it. All right. Pretty little chickadees. First time in chatter. How you doing? All right.
Oh God, I know who that is.
Uh-oh.
Is it one of yours?
Yes,
One of those people.
one of those people.
But yeah. So here in Barum, this is a satellite. You could call it a satellite city to Kerbedir, because all of the dwarven main capitals, cities, towns, villages are all connected via an basically underground roadway. Yes, it's not original, but fuck, I love the idea of like an underground roadway, and I wanted to have them too, so I put it in my setting. But what's different here is that most of Kerbedir underground is actually railway, but it's all like kinetic railway, where there are guys down below who have sticks and are poling these long barges along these rails underground. So despite the fact that it is kind of a heavy steel environment, there's no real engines there. So it's mostly guys using these big long poles to push these barges down the rail. And more or less, you guys are in Barum, kind of on the outside part of Barum, where there's a little garrison area. Now, to use paraphrasing here, there are a lot of things being manufactured in Barum. They're mostly vehicles. And Barum is known for making currently two things. There are the huge Dodge trucks they're making. Yeah, I know. So basically, the one vehicle they like, the dwarves got to choose and kind of handpick with them and their deities through the what they could call appropriate vehicles. All right. And
they picked the Dodge.
bro, they picked like, dude, that Dodge is fucking sick, and they went all for that Dodge. I can tell you the actual vehicle, because basically it's the Korean War era Dodge trucks, like big ass power wagons. Yeah, a T214 Dodge truck. This is a massive fucking unit of a Dodge. They're like, these are fucking baller, and they make these as well as the short-barreled 50mm Pumas. So there are currently cargo trucks and scout cars being made here. And before we go any further, it should be said without regard that you guys have full equipment all the way up. So all your grenades, all your magazines are refilled. You know, brand new uniforms, and these are the actual proper in use uniforms, not like the don't be naked uniform you guys got the first time. Oh shit! I put it. I figured out where it was.
Oh boy.
The
Uh-oh.
right person
Where
yell
are
at
you getting
you?
yelled at?
Yeah, like I was fucking asleep. It was a fucking group chat. Oh no, it's on. Oh, this is not my server. Nope. Oh shit.
You in trouble?
I just showed my ass to a lot of people who have a lot more viewers than me. That's great.
Reviewing this.
Shit.
Oh,
What?
this will be fun.
What did I just walk in on?
So
Guard fucked up.
I figured out where. So I figured out where everyone went. I didn't know where it went. It went to the content creator server I'm in.
Oh.
Shit.
Hi everyone, welcome to a real game.
Oh,
Oh,
I would be intrigued.
well, I'm getting kicked out now. That's great. Anyway, so here in this town of
Maybe not. You're
Barum,
fine.
basically they are helping troopers go to where they need to go, and you guys have your orders to go to Chalk-1, which is going to be a intermediate. So it's basically you guys learn from people who are actually in this part of the fucking world that Chalk-1 is what's called an intermediary or an in-between, which is a local word for an outpost. So it's an in-between of two larger places. And at this in-between, you're going to have a fuel station. This is a state-of-the-art fucking outpost made by the Veil Riders. And more or less, your biggest thing is maintaining, collecting, and organizing toll fees. You're not a toll road or a toll booth, but you will take toll charges from merchants and anyone else going through. And you guys are currently put on a bit of a higher alert of things that are a bit janky. that some people are doing that look out for contraband, stolen weapons, stolen vehicles. You're gonna be kind of like commerce inspectors in a way, but not quite. And you also have to go on missions and patrols. So every once in a while, a patrol will come back to your little in between there. When that happens, you'll go out on a big patrol mission and then come back to your base. So you're gonna be in a rotating basically at the outposts, out in the field, at the outpost, out in the field, and then being relieved to go back to either Kerbadier or Kalbeer or First Leg and have a little bit of R&R. We are given a choice of how you want to arrive at Chalk-1. You guys have your horses. That is a thing. You also get a wagon. Is a thing. However, you can requisition either a Puma Scout car or some Dodge trucks, if you so wish. However, if you do, you have to stay along the road. You have to go the long way wherever you go and follow the fuel routes. From Lil Kier to Mortic, the Jasper, Sapphire, the Nestle. You have to follow the roads the entire way, so that way you're in line or in path of those refuels. So I'll go ahead and post what the things are in your chat there. 1 second here. So
I'm gonna say right now, Dodge trucks are significantly less fun if you can't ramp them off a fucking hill. So...
well, these are a. It's a big ass cargo truck, brother. You can try, but everyone's gonna watch and laugh when you don't land that bitch. Just
it's a desert. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You want to see me roll this? You want to see me do it again?
So
I'm still gonna fucking send it.
we can go 6 map grids.
Yeah.
Per tank.
Mm-hmm. Well, no. So
that'll get us.
No. So 3 map grids per 4 fuel units, and there are 16 fuel units on the Puma or 12 on the truck. So it depends on what you're gonna have. Now the Dodge truck can carry more, but it'll be 6, 8, basically 4. No, that's 612. That's about 3 goes of the map until you got to refuel, while the Puma is a bit more yes. I forgot about that. While the Scout car is going to be a bit faster and more fuel worthy, but it can't carry as much stuff. So let me go ahead and post also Hommel's art here. So we have the first character art, I think.
It's not colored in yet. It's not colored in yet.
Too late.
Hold
Too
it.
late. Are you?
Oh fuck! Come on.
Got it.
Look at
It's not finished yet.
Look at that fucking tracksuit. Jesus.
For $35, it's actually really good.
Jesus fucking wept. I like how I'm a Goliath, also I'm skinny as shit.
Oh yeah.
Well, he's a little boy.
I forgot to specify to the artist.
Sugi is taller than him, I think.
Chat
Yeah,
says,
Sugi is taller. He's
Sugi's-
7 foot.
Chat says, my boy, yeah.
Sugi's like 7'1". He's like max height possible.
Cody, I am not calling Hummel the twink of the Goliath. I'm not doing that.
It's only fitting after that one session.
We don't talk about that session.
We don't talk
So-
about that, especially after what Guard
Now,
did.
the thing is, these two things are made here and are available for requisition. However, if you go north to Kerbadier, there are more vehicles. If you go to Lil Kier, there's half tracks, but only half tracks. So you guys can decide if y'all want to go with a wagon and a horse. So because say y'all took a wagon and a horse, you could go, cross roads like off the main road and save time. And you just eat grass for fuel. Or you get a vehicle you take with you to Chalk-1, but you gotta make sure all your fuel stops and fuel cans are fully loaded. So this is not a huge decision, but it's a pretty big decision for you guys to make right now.
We gotta get a vehicle, right? Like,
Well, you can.
of course.
You can.
like
I mean, C4 has been a lovely service to us, and I pat C4 where I can't get kicked.
Okay, we can't get kicked. I'm saying, you see that leg jerk up, though. Motherfucker, don't touch me.
C4 C4 has been a lovely, lovely companion, a lovely guide horse. I do not want to betray them like this. Unless, C4, do you want me to get a vehicle, or do you want us to keep using you as draft horse?
You ever had like the JoJo energy in a horse eye? Just dun 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 dun, dun. It's just staring like that. Like, get away from me. After the UC4 is bait thing, he has not liked you one bit, my man.
Do they have horse trailers?
Well,
Intimidation.
in a way, there's a trailer you can fit a horse in. It's got little sides on it. It's not like fancy, but it's got some walls and a front wall and a chain across the back. It'll hold a horse.
So I don't think we should take C4 everywhere we go. And especially because way too small for me to ride. But I think we could like leave C4 at Chalk-1 to graze about the other horses. Maybe
C4, let me go. Release me. In the
maybe C4 will find a nice horsey wife in the pasture. Make happy
Perhaps
horsey
we could
babies.
sell the horses for alcohol.
I'm not selling
on the
C4
way.
for alcohol.
We could trade the horse for some back alley smokes. Just saying, it's possible.
I've convinced you to sell your sword for thermite.
We're not selling C4. C4 is family.
The look of C4's face says he is not family.
C4 has been a loyal, valuable horse, a loyal, valuable companion this entire trip since the loss of Buttercup. I think it would be a betrayal to my dear horse to sell for alcohol or thermite or explosives as much as I love them.
But yet bait is A-okay. Alright then. I see.
It was...
Interesting. Alright. So, what do you guys think?
Battle changes a man and their bonds.
Does anyone here know how to drive a vehicle?
That is a very good
I-
question. Considering how few people knew how to drive a horse.
How to drive a horse.
Rue,
Oh, no
you
driving.
can drive a truck, right?
Rue is giving you this look like, I can certainly try.
Technically, I mean,
Well,
I
Moonin
can give it a shot.
saying
Mulin's not driving the truck.
well, Moonin has modern knowledge, at least one of it, so he could like
Yeah.
he could like I can figure it
Munin
out.
can't reach the pedals.
With kicks like that, I'm sure Rue could do anything.
Just give those fucking big ass fucking like blocks and time to his feet.
Munin, how detachable are those talons on your tootsies there?
Moonin not like where this is going.
Munin, you're gonna have to drive the truck.
You can have-
I don't have my license.
Oh, you're talking about talent knife.
I've only got a learner's permit, man. I can't drive this fucking thing.
I don't think Kumiko can fit in the driver's seat.
Yeah, you just lean the driver's seat all the way back.
It's one of those things where
And I'll like
so
lie across it.
this is
Lean
one
it
of
out of the car.
this is one of the fun things that you guys in the all Yamato party didn't have to deal with. You have a Goliath, you have an Oni, and you have a Vader. You guys got to cart around. So whatever vehicle you guys pick, you got to do some careful arranging of who and what goes where.
I could massive truck cargo. If we get the Dodge, Kumiko can sit in the back with C4. Although
Let me go.
I feel like that's a little bit degrading.
Release me. Let me free.
I think C4 has a timer on when he will eventually kill one of us, and that is very quickly running out.
Why is your horse sharpening his hooves? I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah.
C4 goes to the same man who put those metal claws on Moonin.
I want to destroy them, Jerry. Okay.
You cops.
Speaking of which, did you ever get those static
Is
guard?
C4 just turning into
Oh,
BoJack
shit.
Horseman?
God damn it! I'll just do it right now.
Every time Chalk-1 is actually just a story of C4, and every time the session opens, it's just a BoJack Horseman opening, but like C4.
I don't know what people saw in BoJack Horseman. I really have no idea. That movie was
I never finished it.
Yeah, same here. I watched the first couple seasons. and
I got
lost interest
so
pretty
bored
quickly.
so quickly. I was like, who
It-
I only
cares?
watched a few episodes.
It was background noise while I played video games.
So there are other short races. How do they drive the vehicle?
So they usually just either make do, like the old Asian grandma behind a steering wheel meme, like just the eyes fucking showing. There's a lot of that going on in the Velvet Rider Core. A lot of barely doing it and books stacked up, and like driving spurs. Like even on some of the motorcycles, there's certain boots you gotta wear so that way you can reach and actually reach the gear shifter and pull it up with the spur. So there's a lot of just make do going on in the Velvet Rider auxiliaries. For you, I mean, you could. It is possible to simply get pedal extenders installed, which are basically these rubber covers they put on top of the pedals for like dwarves and all that and halflings. And more or less, you would grip those extenders with your claws and push and pull as you need. Mind you, these are a stick shift, so you be doing 3 pedals all at once with these big old sticks popping out of there. So it'd be interesting, to say the least.
Moonin will try. May need lessons from Dwarf first.
Why not? Why can't I drive?
Donated
I do not
$5.
understand.
Are
I am
Toyota Helix available?
admittedly
Humble, if
short.
you're
for-
driving, who's gonna throw C4 out the passenger window?
That is not going to happen. That was a one-time occurrence out of desperation. It's C4 understood the sacrifice he was making for the greater good.
C4 did not understand the sacrifice he was making for the greater good. I'll tell you that much right now.
Who said that?
Let's see.
Hummel, it's fine. You'll just
Hummel's
throw
looking
grenades and
around.
hopefully avoid the engine.
No, I got this. I can drive. I can do this. Here, let me find a vehicle.
Hold
And
on.
Hummel proceeds to look for a vehicle.
Okay, so you're just trying to soak through the fucking requisition point looking for a vehicle. I mean, the ones that would fit you the ones that would be obvious the best fit are the Dodge trucks. I would kill the Chevy, do some checks to try and cross out a goddamn Puma and try and drive that fucking thing. That'd be fun to watch. But
Hummel enjoys the majesty and precision craftsmanship that goes into a Dodge vehicle, and walks up to it. This is a fine work of craftsmanship right here. I bet this is the most reliable vehicle you could ever have, and Hummel smacks it with his hand.
Look,
You could fit all of us in this bad boy.
it took dwarves to make the Dodge reliable. All right, that's all I gotta say about that. Like they figured it out. They made do. All right, like most country boys will.
I can't imagine what
up,
these
Chuckle
vehicles
Fox,
look like on
big
the other
boy
side of the
coming
veil. I
through.
bet they're some of the most
Cody has
popular vehicles
activated a
around.
mule potion. A divine blessing of your choice upon C4 the horse, please.
Now,
Gotcha. Hold on.
where is its keeper?
So it's basically a giant production motor pool right here, and you have to go and try and find just one of the dwarves who man it really. You see there is like a little building in a way you could call it a building, a kind of officer shack where people go inside and they big rosters of paper and all that. So you can probably go inside there and see if they will give you a truck to try.
Yeah. Hummel walks in there. After totally leaving the party behind to do this on his own, but he wanders in. Hello. He knocks on the side of the door. I would like to requisition one of the vehicles for my squad and I am their in charge.
So all these dwarves slowly turn into little. These are brand new made dwarven swivel chairs, mind you. They fucking love that idea. When
One spins a little too much.
well, no shit. When the gremlin sold the swivel chair schematics, it was like a fucking heyday for her, and like dwarven kind was saved of back pain. It's a pretty big thing. But they kind of turn the swivel chairs and kind of look at you and they look at you and they look you up and down, and you feel You've not felt this judged in your life. Like all these dwarven eyes just look at you up and down, and there's a long, awkward pause as they kind of look to each other. And
You've never met Homo's mother.
yeah, but you see that the dwarves are kind of like strumming their fingers and thumbs, and none of you are dwarves, so none of you know the language they're speaking to each other of either fingers and kind of tapping out a rhythm on the table. And it's a long conversation about you, Hommel. There's a lot of strumming going on about you. And the
Homo's used to this.
Hommel's used to this. There's a slight tear in your eye. Okay. And real quick, I have to roll a thing for someone. Okay. That'd be ironic. Yeah, sure. Actually, I'll put it in the actual notes. So there's that blessing is out, Cody. I got you. No, you should not be scared about. It's just, it'll come in handy, I'm sure, for them. Okay. So, Cody, got it. Anyway, so these dwarves finally stop, kind of tap with their fingers and go, Dodge truck. And they kind of point out to this still in its prime, like primer paint Dodge truck out there. All of the trucks are green. This truck is bright yellow.
Okay. Homo doesn't care.
So
Are they giving us a Hummer?
Homo's
no,
just happy to be alive, man.
they're giving you the bright yellow monthly test vehicle for the Dodge trucks.
God.
So Hommel, you see that Dodge truck? What do you do?
Homo I know there's some kind of keys that they have for them. Are they in the truck, or are you going to provide them to me?
They go, don't worry. They're in the truck. And they pull out this kind of pamphlet for you to fill out with your name and your unit and where you're going. So
What is our unit name, by the way?
you are
How much
Chalk-1.
is- Oh, we are Chalk-1. Okay, I thought you said we're going to Chalk-1. Okay, so Chalk-1, yeah.
So currently you
Yeah,
got so you guys are just Chalk-1. That is your personal unit. But
Homo fills it all out and takes the keys.
Oh, there are no keys.
Oh.
So they go, thank you, and kind of take the little pad and tear the little sheet out, kind of fall away. Goes, all right, have fun.
Okay, all right, and Homo just whistles out, whistling a tune. Tokyo Drift is what he's whispering.
You're not
whistling.
military, are you?
No.
Hold on. So I want to show you what you see. Because everyone in the military is going, yeah, brother. They know what's coming, but you have no idea. So I gotta find a picture of it. Ah, here we go.
It's a complete authentic reaction to it, like
A whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. This is okay. Hold on, Humvee starter switch. There we go. Yeah, there we go.
okay, yeah, it's definitely Homo as a driver.
Do what now?
What Komoko posted.
Oh, so you walk out to this truck. You kind of, it's it is spacious for what it is, but it's not exactly large either. It's still a very close space. And you see the steering wheel, like, all right, that looks like a thing. And you're looking around, but you don't. Let's see. Just give me a brain power check, dude. Let's see what you got.
Where'd you post it?
I haven't done it yet. 12.
Perfect.
So you were given a verbal how-to during the training, but there were no trucks to have. But there's basically you remember, like, there's a paper drawing of this wheel thing and some other things you don't quite remember. There was that hot chick across from the fucking aisle you kept staring at, and but you kind of looked in and you go, oh right, this is how I started, and you see this staring at you. That,
Let's
sir,
go!
that is your fucking key. So
Alrighty. Yeah, Hummel steps in. He adjusts the seat a little bit. He just shakes his head at just at the dwarves a little bit. Moves the seat back, gets himself ready. He thinks he understands the pedals. Puts his hands on the steering wheel thing and reaches for just turns the start knob immediately to start.
So as you kind of push all the way over, it's got some resistance to it. And the vehicle immediately is trying to growl to life. And so you just kind of hold it there or what?
No, that doesn't. I don't think it's supposed to make. It's supposed to purr like a bear cat, and he says to himself as he stops that, and he's just gonna start. Okay, I can figure this out. He flips the one that no. Where is it? He just starts flipping switches in an order that he feels like would start the vehicle.
So
I press the green button.
So that's not a button. That's just a light. To start out with. That's just a green telltale. So these dwarves watch like the turn signals turn on, and then the lights turn off and on, and then the lows turn on, then the highs turn on, and then like the brake lights turn on, and they're like, "What the fuck?" And they're all kind of watching you with just abject curiosity. Give me another brain power check there, guy, because you have no drive or anything in you.
Come on, Hummel. There we go.
Okay, so you're like, okay, I'm just gonna hold. So you think the best way to do this is just, the only thing that made an engine noise was that little switch. So you want to try and push it all the way back over or what?
Yes, I want to push it to start, and I want to hold it there for like 10, 15 seconds, and then switch it to run.
So you're holding that. And that growl's getting like quieter and quieter and quieter the more you're trying.
I give it a little gas.
It's just
Gonna burn out the end.
It just and it kind of stops.
This is no horse.
So you guys have all been watching that time as well. You all have watched Hummel climb to this bright yellow primer Dodge truck, and you see like all the lights turn on and off and shit, and turn signals go on and off, and then like you all hear it, and you hear, and it kind of turns off, and you all can see the dwarves like slowly leaning to the right out the window to stare at Hummel.
Hey, Moonin,
Yes?
please show him how to drive that thing. I don't know how, but he's not doing it correctly.
Moonin will try. Moonin will go over to the truck.
Okay, so Moonin.
Moonin. This is admittedly a little more complicated than I thought it would be. I always thought it was just you turn a key and it comes on, but it appears that there are more buttons and complications to this vehicle. May I have assistance?
Moonin will try to assist him.
So Moonin, you give me a modern knowledge and brain power. See what you pull up here. Yeah. Jesus. You're pretty sure the battery's dead, and you're pretty sure that Hummel killed it. And you know that these things require you've seen these people take out these big red and black things before, and you've seen it in books of how they try and put it somewhere on the vehicle, like make it like come alive again.
Hummel killed it. Hummel may want to get dwarfs to help.
Wait. Before the dwarves help, my only pride says I must try to fix this bullshit.
Okay.
It is in my blood to tinker.
I like the culture clash. It's funny. I get this fucking thing working. Fuck you. Let's see here. You have no modern knowledge or drive. Okay.
We're going to murder this fucking truck.
I have
We're gonna
Nike
murder this
kicks
fucking truck.
and crafting 2. Can I do something with that?
Can there be a quotes channel, please? Can someone quote that? I have
You-
Nike kicks and crafting too.
You have no drive, no right. Hey, I got Nike kicks and crafting too. All right. I don't need any of your shit, DM.
Like, no,
I'll
no,
fix
you don't
this shit.
understand. I have Riz.
I rolled to riz this car back to life.
Can I intimidate the car into
Off the
starting?
gas pipe.
Hey, guard. I have
Yeah.
a question.
What's that?
While he's trying to maneuver whatever Nike Kicks skills give you, I have crafting 7 and riding 2. Could that do anything? Could I like observe and see?
You can try to observe and see, yeah, but you don't really have any modern knowledge. I was letting Hummel just try, you know, using big
Yeah.
brain power.
I have riding. I don't know if that does anything.
Right. Just get on the truck. Yeah.
While
Yeah.
they're doing
Go.
that, Moonin will start looking for jumper cables and batteries.
So,
Just throw it in neutral and have C4 pull the truck.
yeah. See if I pull the truck. This wagon fucking sucks. Shit.
At the
So-
end, we're just gonna call Rue over and be like, hey, he killed it, whatever that means. You're a doctor, right?
Can you
Ooh,
pop the
look at
clutch
you.
in those trucks?
I mean, technically, it is a manual. If you get it going fast enough, you could probably get the pop. But at the same time, so basically, if you leave it on run, you can technically pop a manual vehicle, but they haven't been manual in a long time. But technically, you could be able to pop that clutch, yes, if you get going fast enough. However,
Moonin
Would we do
explains
that?
this.
Ho-
I will try this.
however, Moonin, you do see by the dwarves there is a station where there's a generator, a hard fuel generator, but like a regular gasoline one or diesel one, but like for the fuel they use in verse. And these long cables, but one is yellow and one is red.
Oh, okay.
So as you kind of like look over towards it, you see a dwarf kind of pointing down, ding ding, at the cables, as if saying, "Yeah, that's what you want."
Moonin will shake his head and go, Moonin hears. And then I'll go back to the others and kind of tell them.
Touch the black to the negative. Chat, stop. Chat, no, stop it.
Okay.
So
Do we just move truck over there? Or are cables long enough?
Moonin, do you try to pull those cables?
No.
Yeah. Do they look long enough before I touch them?
No, no way.
Moonin's gonna go there and talk to Hummel. Hummel, battery dead. Need to move truck to battery charger.
Yes.
Because Hummel's a radio guy. He should know about batteries.
Yes, you
I
do.
am a Oh, I thought you said Hummel. I was supposed to say I'm explosives. Right. We will move to. I would like to just think that Hummel pops us in neutral, just completely naturally, just out of sheer coincidence.
Do what now?
Do we have to push it over there, or is it close enough?
You got pushed over there, yeah.
Yeah, can we just for comedy's sake, can Hummel just expertly pop it into neutral but can't start it?
Give me a brain power check. And he's being cheesy.
Oh.
I mean, Hummel, you put something in gear. You're like, yep, that'll do it. And you see Hummel kind of dust his hands off. All right. And he believes it's all ready to go.
Moonin's
Alright.
just gonna face palm.
We will
Hummel,
push. Yes.
it's still not moving. I popped my head out from like under the hood. I've been like pushing it back this entire time.
wait
This
a second.
entire time, I've been like trying to push it back.
I have got this. I will try again.
Try it.
Just give me the roll. I love when like only one guy takes modern
I
knowledge.
almost got a natural 20.
So you think, aha, I figured it out. And you
Hummel, it's moving forward.
so
Wrong
you
one.
you guys hear the parking brake come off. And this thing has been in neutral the entire time and is now rolling forward.
Oh no.
So So Hummel,
Yes.
so Hummel, you weren't inside the vehicle. I'm assuming you just reached inside to pull on
Yes.
something. Yeah, okay. So this thing is rolling. Sugi, where are you at?
I'm in front of the car trying to push it backwards. That's
Okay.
why I'm panicking.
Do you want to do a cunning save or a brawn save?
Brawn. I have points in brawn.
Okay.
How did Chalk
Wait,
1 die? Sheer
What about an
incompetence.
acrobatics?
I mean, this is a save, not a check.
Oh,
He's-
Hummel.
So Moonin, Moonin and Sugi and no, sorry, not Sugi. Moonin and fucking names are not on the list today of things I didn't remember. Having a stroke?
You, the one with the thing.
What? Hold on, where am I?
Are you okay, guard?
Bro,
Are
I
you
am
in
on
the
a
wrong
roll
server
today.
again?
Where?
Are you in the
Oh,
wrong
there it
server?
is. Fuck.
Guard's
No,
in the wrong server. Where am I?
I've got too many Google Docs open, man. I'm doing anyway. So it's Rue and Moonin and Kumiko. You guys are watching Sugi get pushed across this. Like he's trying to hold out, but his boots are have no traction against his truck. He's getting pushed backwards towards the dwarven little shack there. And then, Hummel, what do you do exactly?
I was gonna hit the brakes, or what? Try to. I can figure out which one the brake is after trial and error.
Winflip says he hits the gas.
Well, I mean, it is off. The gas won't do anything.
I've had a manual before. I get it.
Which is good news. Do I have to say you do it, or make you roll for it again? Because it'd be a lot funnier than one than the other. So it would make sense for you to push down on the gas pedal and nothing happen, and also the clutch pedal nothing happen. But you would eventually press down on the middle pedal. I would say. You're not that dumb, right, Hummel?
No, I have a 5 in brain power. I'm good.
He just goes, no. So you do visually press down on the brake, and by the time that Sugi's is nearly shoulder blade to the corner of the building, you fucking find that brake and bring this thing to a halt. And the dwarves have just been staring at you guys the entire time, like just hate staring at you, but more at Hummel than Sugi, but they've just been like angrily watching this whole thing happen in front of their little office building, Connex thing.
Not one of them is entertained by this in the slightest.
Not on the outside. They're holding their military bearings in their pockets so far still. So yeah, it's now near the power station. I would advise the person with modern knowledge to roll for this instead of anyone else. So who has I believe Moonin has the highest modern knowledge, correct?
With just a 1, yes.
Such a low bar to crawl over. All right. So Moonin, give me just a modern knowledge and brain power for me. Try and get over there, bud. I saw that one flag, like, oh no! But with a 24, you kind of remember that you know what the red goes for sure. You know, you put the red on a little terminal that's red, and you put the yellow one where it's supposed to be, and then you kind of turn the generator on, and this things that kind of throw them to life, you know. And you're all kind of standing there, you know. I believe that Hummel, did you turn it off or just kind of stop trying to start it?
I stopped trying to start it.
Okay. So, but the English, do you? Shit. So the thing is now charging, as far as you're aware, Moonin.
Oh, sorry, I accidentally rolled.
Oh, your problem. And now it's kind of sitting there, and you can see that the lights are now slowly turning back on inside the vehicle, Moonin. So as you kind of go and go around to where, you know, Hummel's still fucking with the damn machine, Moonin, you see something that
I'm going to stop by now.
well, still, but you see where there's a certain thing you guys kind of ignored. A certain little light right there. And this light is bright amber yellow, and it's glowing currently.
Okay.
Where's the chalk block? I got.
Moonin's not too proud. He will ask the dwarfs about how to operate.
So the dwarves tell you just wait. The dwarves just tell you wait till the light goes off, then turn it to start. And drip pan, Jesus.
Anybody have any cards? There's some.
All right, Moonin will
Card
walk
game
back
before we
and wait for the light to turn off, and then Moonin will flip the switch.
No, Sugi, I think
Wait.
I'm good on cards. Watching this is like watching a monkey in a football.
Moon, I have.
What the
I
fuck's a
have
monkey?
proposition. I have proposition for you. What if, and I don't mean to sound weird, what if you sit like you stand on in my lap and like you help guide me on how to do this? I think that would be a better circumstance because I can reach the petals good. You can know more about this than I do. And we can have a arrangement here.
Do you still want to start that fucking truck, Moonin?
No.
So Moonin, the little yellow light turns off. What do you do?
The light turned off.
Moonin will start it.
So after that, the truck does kind of rumble to life and kind of kind of runs. It's got a deep, throaty, exhaust tune to it because it's a giant fucking 3/4 ton like baseline Dodge truck. And it's running. Truck is running.
Hummel, you should. Hummel, get lessons from Dwarf on how to drive.
That is actually a good idea. I just worry that maybe our display has kind of turned them off to the idea of operating a motor vehicle. But I mean, it's better to ask forgiveness than permission sometimes. And Hummel talks himself into it and walks over to the dwarves.
I'm going to assume that Hummel would have put the parking brake in, right?
Oh my god.
Right, because you're not that dumb, right, Hummel?
I've learned the lesson. Yeah, I know it. I put the parking brake on. I was just about to say Hummel doesn't know what he's looking at, and I feel like, yeah, deductive reasoning, he'd be able to figure out the parking brake.
Right, Hummel? Right. Okay, so you guys, Hummel does put the parking brake in. And as you go up to the dwarves there, Hummel, they hand you a little sheet of paper. And on that sheet of paper are the basic instructions on how to drive this truck. They're all in the normal Tonka dialect, as well as pictograms of the words and what they mean from English to your language. And they are quite brusque on what to do. It's simply it basically says step 1, learn stick diagram. Step 2, clutch in with gear. So the dwarves just assume people get it. Like, don't worry, they're gonna get it. And they kind of hand you this paper and kind of shoo you off.
Okay, this is perfect. I walk over to the vehicle, get in, and start trying to follow the instructions.
Okay.
All of this I'm seeing as IKEA instructions.
Moonin, do you want to assist or no?
Yes, Moonin will assist.
Okay.
May I also assist?
Yes, you may, my alchemist friend.
Where Hummel puts this fucking truck through the building.
So Hummel,
Yes.
roll me a brain power check, and then I'll add in half of Moonin. Now, Moonin, do you want to use a D4 or just add your 1 modern knowledge to it?
D4.
Okay, go ahead. Dun, 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 dun. Suki, same thing, D4. Okay, adds a 2 to it, makes it to a 17. and another 2. So it goes from a 15 to a 19. It's rough, to say the least, as all 3 are in the cab trying to, like, read the paper and try and coach Hommel on what to do, you know, because it's easier to coach than play, as the sports teams do say. And Sugi, you eat dashboard quite a bit. Moonin, you catch that fucking stick right in your stomach a few times.
Hummel
Hommel,
apologizes every time.
you're like a baby bird trying to walk for the first time, bro. You're fucking and it's fucking to Rue and Kumiko is like this truck is twerking across the fucking parking lot as he's trying to figure out the fucking clutch maneuver. It's just
Why
that
can't Moon
Like I
just
said.
fly?
yeah, like that truck is dropping like it's hot across this fucking fucking motor pool, and it takes a few minutes for Hummel to kind of figure it out. And Hummel, you kind of figure out the lateral shift pattern because the dwarves did it sideways for some fucking reason. Of going from 1 to 2 to 3, going down and all the way across left, back to 4. You're slowly figuring it out. And it Crusader, Jesus. It takes about 5-10 minutes of you guys all kind of bitching at Hummel for Hummel to finally get a hold of how to drive this truck. And after about the 15-minute mark, he's finally able to kind of... It's not a smooth shift at all, but he knows how to shift the clutch in the gear and kind of grind it into place. So truck drive.
Hummel, you're buying me a drink.
I will buy drink, yes. I am just saying that you will never learn anything in life unless you take initiative. It's something my mother always told me. You never have enough initiative. Your brother has so much initiative. It was an ongoing thing.
Wrong game.
He's gonna be a star one day, but you know, it's I am trying, and that's all that matters. I may be failing a little bit, but it takes practice.
You know what, Hummel? It's okay. You got it figured out. Worst case scenario, this truck's probably just don't go too fast to kill us all.
Don't worry.
Funny you say that.
It'll be completely fine. Then we like hit a tree.
It's gonna be fine. Peter Griffin fall animation.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh my God.
I think this has been an exciting team bonding experience. I apologize for any injuries or boo-boos that you may have received in all of this, but we got there in the end. Teamwork.
so in terms of equipment, you guys can requisition an amount of fuel that you so wish, as well as basic gear you all might need or basic supplies, that kind of thing. So before you guys head out on this long-ass journey you're going to have, what all would you desire to requisition? Because this truck can hold, I believe it's set up to, 2,000 pounds of equipment?
Ooh.
Can we mount a gun on this?
If you wanted to, yes. There is a circlet for a gunner position.
I would like to requisition perhaps like a Browning 50 on there or something.
Okay. So there's the M2 mod that's currently being produced for the Veil Riders, because it's basically a square that shoots bullets. It's not exactly hard to figure out. And so Suki, you go up to this office, and it's a big office attached to the motor pool where you just a whole bunch of gear here. And you walk in, and you can see along the wall where there are all the machine guns stacked up in neat little rows, all covered in glistening oil, weapons, and rifles, and that kind of thing.
Flash _of _green donated $5.
There is
Please tell me someone left a CD
another
with the
Oni
Benny Hen theme in the CD player.
who is behind this large desk that's wearing a what's called a staff sergeant primary rank. So it's got a gold accent to it that tells that this guy is the leading CEO of this building.
Hello, sir. I'm here to requisition some gear.
So this Oni kind of looks up, and he there's recognition of what you are, but he seems completely unimpressed whatsoever in terms of like facial construction. And he goes, "And what kind of equipment would that be exactly, Your Highness?"
We'll just ignore that. But
Ignore that tone.
just ignore that. But I'm looking for a mounted weapon for our Dodge truck. I believe it is called. I'm assuming you're familiar with the mounting system on there.
No, of course not. My only first day here. So what do you need a weapon for exactly on your cargo truck?
Well, on our way here from Lolan, and obviously, I mean, all the way across, we had encountered various bandits and that sort of thing, and even strange fey creatures howling off in the distance. And having some protection that doesn't require us to get out on foot and risk our objective or missions would be preferable.
Odie kind of turns around and kind of slaps down this big old booklet he has. He goes, and you believe your rifles won't be enough to keep your poor little cargo truck under control during a firefight.
It's just extra precautions.
Well, those agriculture are pretty expensive. I mean, if you get this thing lost out in the woods somewhere, I'm out a whole bunch of money. So if you really think you need this, then you really need to do all the all the appropriate paperwork to make sure everything's in order.
We can go ahead and get the paperwork done.
He goes, "Can do," and he points down at this huge ass booklet right in front of you guys.
If it wouldn't be a problem, I would also like to requisition a smaller caliber machine gun.
Sorry, sorry there. One at a time. There's a one machine gun limit per group. Yeah, sorry, bud. He taps this booklet. He goes, "So shall we get started?"
Oh, that's fine.
Hummel, you have my saw.
I kind of just remembered that. Yeah.
One of the new one.
Hummel, you have my machine gun. What do you mean? You want two?
I thought it.
What about two machine guns?
I thought it would. Well, dual wielding a machine gun would be pretty neat. I thought it would. I kind of forgot. I'll get it from the cart.
Can't believe you forgot the machine gun I gave you. Ungrateful.
So as you turn around, the Staff Sergeant primary look at you. He just kind of look at you dead in the eyes. He goes, "You forgot about a machine gun? There's a machine gun missing."
No, there's no missing machine gun. He forgot that the machine gun I was issued was being lent to him because he had needed it for a time, and there was another weapon that I had taken as my primary rifle.
So you have a machine gun then?
We have a smaller caliber machine gun. It doesn't do well against armor. And
are you expecting to fight against armor?
It's entirely possible.
Where are you going?
Chalk-1.
Chalk-1. I am pretty certain there is no even an inclusion of armor anywhere near the area. There aren't even reports of any armor at all.
Well, should someone report it, we'll have something to deal with it.
Give me a... Now, do you want to try to intimidate or just do a moxie check on him?
He's kind of pissing me off.
God.
I'm getting kind of angry.
He's kind of pissing me off.
Okay, so do you want to try to do an intimidation or a regular moxie check? Because if you do one of those things where if the intimidate goes wrong,
Already rolling.
God damn it.
Oh yeah.
31. Man. It's a bunch of bullshit. So, you two have a long staring contest for a bit as this guy weighs and measures you to see if you're just trying to get a free machine gun out of it or actually need the machine gun. And he opens up this little booklet to a single page and he goes, "Name, rank, location, vehicle number."
Give him the information.
Okay. So, after you fill this booklet out, you are then pointed towards a rack. And on the rack is a brand new manufactured Dwarven Curbadeer Mod 2. And then next to these big racks are these rings kind of held along the wall, and these brackets. These are the bearing rings for the mount on this Dodge truck. And you're an Oni, and there is a below average Goliath with you, I suppose. So hauling the M2 and the ring to your truck aren't really an issue in that regard.
What about ammunition?
So basically, you guys are going to be given 3 boxes of base ammunition just to have. If you guys want more, you got to go request it.
Yeah, Moonin was going to do that in a bit.
We also probably need to requisition some scopes, because bad weather or anything could make our irons hard to use. Especially because we're going through the mountains, so there could be fog rolling in, or snow even.
That is an insanely tall order. I'll tell you that right now. Like,
If I keep rolling 20s.
God, don't jinx me like that. So I mean, so you guys have your M2 and your ammo, and you get it mounted on. And the dwarves help you mount it onto this truck. That way, it's done correctly and not horribly. And Moonin, you said you want to do something?
Yeah. While Chalk-1's doing that, Moonin's going to go request ammo and rations for the trip.
Okay. So the ammo, which ammo exactly? This basic ammo?
Basic ammo.
Okay. So, wait, for like everything?
Whatever we need for the trip.
Okay, so you mean like extra ammo then?
Yeah, extra ammo, sorry.
Okay. So for extra ammo or extras, you gotta talk to another person. Thankfully, it's not an Oni. It's actually a regular Valley Elf, and she's far more pleasant than the Oni ever was. And she kind of accepts your request with like no fucks to give. Like, all right, and she just hands you these crates of ammunition. And basically, the crates are gonna give you 3 extra boxes of belts for the M2, as well as in game terms, about 10 extra magazines per person for their chosen weapon. So in addition to your current magazines for your loadout, there's going to be additional 10 more you guys have in your pockets or on the truck somewhere or on your rucksack, that kind of thing.
Hummel, that
Okay.
means you have 15 belts for the saw.
15 belts. Gotcha. I will begin inventory.
How about rations?
So the only ration they have available for troopers are iron rations. You can have all the iron rations you want.
Oh,
All that we want?
As much as y'all want.
Is there possibly better rations in Curbadeer?
Y'all are in Barroom, and they have basically a market here as well. If you guys want to buy actual food stuff, you can, Kumiko. You can go and buy flour and that kind of stuff while you're here. But as in terms of things that are free, the iron rations are free.
yeah, should take what we can.
Yeah, that's fair.
And Moonin has one personal request.
What's that?
Can Moonin get a couple pocket poppers to keep in touch with team?
And that's where Moonin has to go to the Oni. So you walk over towards so she got points over towards that staff sergeant primary, and you see this Oni turn and look at you, and he has this odd eye about him, like this mother, like he's had to deal with the fucking the Oni who won the machine gun, and now this Harpy wants 2 pocket poppers, which are radios are a big deal. And so you kind of walk over towards this towering Oni. What do you say?
Or Moonin will look up at him and just ask, can Moonin have 2 radios? Or 2 pocket poppers to help keep in touch with team if separated?
Let's see. You are a brush feather. You have 1 supply. Give you a second here. Making my dreams come true. Doo-doo. Sorry, my fucking TV's on. Give me a
I just
supply
looked at this
thing.
stats.
Give me a Moxie supply check with an advantage. Okay. One more. 17. So this Oni looks down at you, and he kind of looks you over, and he goes, 1 pocket popper.
One is better than none.
I mean, you do know your truck has a radio in it too, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you shouldn't need more than 2, right? If you're going out to do stuff, they can just contact the truck, right?
In theory.
It's just a theory, a harpy theory. So
Moonin will accept one.
he goes, all right, I like you. You don't fight. And he kind of, he pulls a booklet out and kind of goes through the pages to the radio page, and kind of hands it out towards you to fill out your name, information, your unit, where you're going to be, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, Moonin realizes he's lucky to get one, so he's not going to argue.
There's your stats for him. All right. So you got your pocket popper. And how many iron rations y'all want to try and get exactly?
What's the estimated travel time?
Let's see. This truck is traveling at 2 map grids every travel, so you're kind of you're going a pretty good clip. Let's see here. 1, 2, 1, 2. You'll reach Lilker in 2 days, going regular speed. If you guys want to go a faster speed, you can. Depends on how fast you want to drive this fucking truck, really. Because you drive it faster, you get there faster, you burn more fuel, that kind of thing. So, because basically, if you're zooming, you're going at full speed. So basically, you're doing all your checks at disadvantage while you're doing it, but you're going double the speed. So it'll be 4 map grids at more fuel per day. So I believe as it is, it's going 2. So basically, every day you're going 4 map grids at the cost of 12 fuel units. So you're just hauling ass across this map.
No. Rough estimate, how much standard speed? Like how long?
Goodness. Standard speed. 1, 2.
Basically, Moonin just wants enough to cover the trip plus a day or 2 extra in case.
Well, we just need the rations to get to the next area, right?
Technically, yes.
Although it would be smart to stock up, because then we can get fresh food in villages and then have road food.
Yes, that's what Moonin's thinking. Just get enough, and then we can pick up along the way. But just in case, have enough to cover the trip.
It's going to be quite the drive if we have to take all these roads.
We may want to get emergency rations as well in case we encounter something that makes us stop for a while.
You could save time and go off-road.
Well,
Hommel's not driving off road. Hommel's driving like a grandma. I'll be completely honest. He is going like 35 miles per hour, maybe.
we aren't going to be able to
He's
go
going
double
the
speed as
speed
well now
limit.
with disadvantage.
So
Hummel can barely roll with advantage.
you guys can arrive at the location in about a week and a half, 2 weeks.
We could get another 3 weeks worth of rations just in case.
Works for me.
So 3 weeks total rations.
Yeah.
And again,
Did we
that's
even go through all of our last rations?
probably
I think we had like 2 days left of rations.
because someone stole all your damn meat. Who could have that have been?
Actually, apparently I wrote down we have 1 week plus 2 days worth of rations. Or worth of food, sorry.
Food, quotation mark.
Yeah, I bought
you said-
actual food for this.
Someone also said the meat would go bad.
Mm.
Stares at Moonin. 1 more week. What? So basically, you'll want 3 weeks of rations, correct? Of iron
Yes.
rations. Mind you, that's 3 weeks of rations for each of you. So for the Oni and the Goliath, it's a fucking mountain of rations to keep these fucking 2 dudes fed, as well as Kumiko for that matter.
Yep.
So I would say like half your fucking truck, it's fucking fucking rations at this point. Rations of fuel.
Put the bird between them.
Yeah. So, second thing is how much extra fuel do you want to try and take? Because fuel does weigh.
Don't look at Hummel.
How much fuel just to get there already?
To where?
Sorry, to the next town, Lilker.
So with a current tank, you should make it no problem on the current tank, but they have to refuel at Lilkir.
And to get to Chalk-1, how many? We decided it was 2 weeks?
It'd be a lot of fuel, yeah.
Yeah.
You could
we're
go
not gonna
cross
be able to
country
carry
though.
all our fuel.
Never mind. Go hop fuel. Check with me after fuel
country.
discussion.
Maybe we get like how much is 1 week's worth of fuel?
Give me 1 second. Hang on. Aren't there fuel stations along the way if we
Yes.
don't go cross country?
Yes.
Yes.
So there's one in where are they, guard?
Every major town.
Every town. So we just need enough fuel to like that takes down how much fuel we need to take if we just follow the road, guard, and we fuel up so you can like 1 week's worth of fuel would be good, and then we just fuel up at every place.
I mean, that works too, I guess.
Moon would like to get a couple cans just in case of emergency.
Yeah, okay. So you guys can requisition up to 5 cans of fuel extra if you so wish. And there are kind of slots on the side of these cargo walls of the truck they kind of slide into.
Yeah, Moonin will get 5 cans in.
Keep in mind, in true military fashion, your fuel cans and water cans are not labeled or different colors.
That's fine.
So just keep that
I
in
used to
mind.
have some of those.
Actually, yeah, we should take 5 cans because I'm sure I could fashion something up in a pinch if need to be.
Fashion something up in a pinch, he says.
Get
Using-
creative.
Using
Very
fuel,
prosthetic.
he says. All right, Rue, anything you want to get while you're here or no?
Are we only able to requisition weapons and ammo, or are we able to requisition other items such as like if I wanted to get a set of binoculars that had heat vision or something on them? Because he would bring up the fact that the bandits turned invisible and he is running low on heat eye. So if we run into that again, it will be an issue.
So, if you were to ask the supply guys about that, they would say you're not a special ops unit and you're a fucking private. And they would call it and they would say it's a you issue of all things.
No.
Okay, fair enough.
And could you get more
Oh.
of the heat eye stuff?
We can do that, yeah.
You find a apothecary who has the stuff for it.
I mean, we got a Sugi.
we got a Sugi.
Yeah. Okay, I've got like 5 doses of the heat eye left. It should be fine. Other than that, he would want to. All he'd really want to requisition is just extra medical supplies.
Now that I can do. So what supplies do you want? He'll have a lot more medical and physical than healing potions, though. He'll have AFAX, IFAX, tourniquets, those big ass. What are they? What would I call them in this fucking game? Trauma kits. He has trauma kits. So if you want potions, you get maybe 1 or 2 or 3. If you want actual application gear, it's a lot more of those. So
I think we're doing good on potions for the moment. Let's see. Right, because I wrote that down somewhere else.
Emergency.
What's that?
You never know, emergency.
That's true, but I did buy up like 5 weak pots and 2 standards back in Blast Down.
That's fair.
Can't get. I have so many papers. My fucking desk. I'm pressing buttons. Okay, whatever. I'm good on. Fuck it.
Fuck it, we ball.
Yep. So I should be good on potions. Is there a limit on the number of medical physical supplies that I can requisition?
you can have up to 2 trauma kits and 1 AFAC per trooper in your current little team.
2 trauma kits, 1 AFAC per trooper. In that case, I do believe I will requisition the max for each member of the crew. So
Okay.
let's see, there's 5 of us here.
I've been
You
so
said
long.
You said 2 trauma kits, 1 AFAC, or the other way around?
Yeah, so 2 trauma kits total, but then 1 AFAC per guy in your squad.
Gotcha. Oh, 2 total trauma kits, then 1 AFAC per person.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Then yes, I'll requisition 2 more traumas, and 5 of the AFACs.
Okay, 5 AFACs.
Rue, I also have 2 AFACs that were in my starting gear, along with 4 standard health pods.
Perfect. The more the merrier.
So I think we're up to like 15 standard health pods now.
You think
Oh,
that's you if you think it's a lot, you're in for a fucking trip.
Oh, I'm sure it's not. All right.
I'm covered in Kool-Aid. Help me! Blah, 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 blah.
And you mentioned tourniquets. How many of those am I able to requisition?
Up to 2. These are actual cats. These are the Velcro strappy boys that are extremely expensive right now. You're allowed 2.
Okay. Then I'll pick up 2 tourniquets.
Like Velcro is a hell of a drug here at the current Veil world.
Alrighty. And that should do me in terms of medical supplies.
All right, and that leaves. So Kumiko, did you want to buy any other foodstuffs or no?
Maybe I'll get some general stuff. Like if I could get like flour, yeast, salt, that kind of stuff. Just like dry ingredients that I can make into things like quick bread.
Got you. Yeah. So let's see here. Bags of flour aren't hard to find here in Barroom because you're basically fucking shoulder hugging the Valley Elves. So you can have about 30 days of basic foods like bread, beans, flour, lard, whiskey, bacon, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
If you get the reference, you get an A+. It'll cost you about
I literally posted that GIF like 3 sessions ago.
beans, bacon, whiskey, and lard. Lettuce. So they need their food groups cookie. It'll be about 2 guilders for all the stuff, pretty much.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay.
And that's, what did you said, a week worth of stuff?
30 days, yeah.
No, 30 days, yes. That's way more than a week. I'm so smart.
We are so smart.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing left, the horses.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, the horses.
Oh,
So
I wanted to requisition some stuff.
go ahead.
First off, paint, because this thing's bright yellow and we stick out like a sore thumb. Almost, it doesn't even need to be vehicle grade paint. Homo doesn't know any better. As long as he can get green paint, he's gonna start painting the vehicle. That's number 1. Number 2, can I get 2 more sticks of C4?
So C4 is denied outright. They're like, no.
All right.
They get
What about-
they get down one of your ozone and they go no.
All right. That's okay. I can understand that one. How about 50 more feet of debt cord and 2 more claymores?
They give you debt core, but no claymores.
Damn.
Oh, you
It
should have
hurts.
the
Oh,
Nike kicks on.
hold on. There is. They'll see if he offers it to you. He goes, well, there is one thing I could offer you. If you have room in your truck
Yes.
for them, they are quite heavy.
I think we've got a little bit of room. What are they? Let me see.
This Oni squats down and with proper form fucking cleans this crate onto the top of this desk that y'all stand in front of, and he pops the top off, and there are 6 anti-tank mines in this crate.
I think I will take. Oh, I want to take all 6, but I am going to be a responsible demolitionist. I will take 2 of them.
He goes, okay. Now remember, these are magnetic, so you keep that cap on until they're in the ground, right?
Right. I keep cap on till they're in the ground. These are magnetic anti-tank mines.
Now remember, these also stick to guns, so be sure your guns are not near the grenade or the mine when they're going in the ground. Okay?
All right. To make sure my gun is not near them, I keep cap in, and I make sure my gun is not near them.
Cool. Remember when you when you pass by the mortar near Mortake, be sure to salute. Okay?
When they pass by the mortar and Mortake, make sure to
No.
salute. Right.
Sorry. The crater near Mortake. The crater.
Salute the crater and Mortake.
Yeah.
Gotcha. What's
Oh.
there? Why do I salute the crater? Question.
It's more like we figured out the weapons got to be away from the mines when they're being set up. Let's just say that much.
Oh, I yeah, I make a. I was gonna say sign of the cross, but if we're not in that world, some religious sign of respect
If
to our fallen brethren.
if you'd done the cross part, I would have had to activate someone, and I'm so glad you didn't.
Fantasy Jesus?
No, it's actually a kind of a boogeyman in the game called the wandering shit. Hold on, what do I call him? It's a human soul.
Jesus?
It's a human soul that's currently haunting the land. That's not. It's not good to meet him. All right. He will put hands on you if need be.
I love the way you said that. Fantasy Jesus, the fucking
Santa.
opener. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're like Santa. Fantasy Jesus.
Fantasy Jesus. So it's called the Lost Missionary, and if he had done the sign of the cross, he literally would have activated right then and like, okay, here we go.
Yeah, Hama doesn't know that. Hama doesn't know of Jesus. He hasn't been indoctrinated yet.
Indoctrinated yet.
Hama meets Jesus arc. All right, let's go. I think that's basically. Yeah, that's all I want. I just wanted explosives.
How about you, Sugi?
How much more can I requisition?
I mean,
I feel like I kind of got away with that M2.
I'm just asking anything else you want to try and requisition before we head out.
Well, we have spare tires for this thing. Struck.
There's one spare tire.
Should we requisition more?
There are 6 tires total, so I mean it's up to you.
Well, I mean, if there's like some road spikes and we go over them with the front tires, we need to be able to replace our front tires instead of just a front tire. That's my concern. If some bandits could roll some spikes out and onto the road and then ambush us.
That I'd be bummed. You fucking sound excited. No, I'm bummed. This stinks. So how many? Because tires are heavy, and these things are already pretty weighed down with stuff and people. So how many tires do you want to get?
I'm not sure we can carry anymore.
I mean, if all the big boys don't eat all the rations, you should be able to fucking weigh a bit down or take a big poo together. Should be fine, but you know, depends on
Well, if we can have 2 extra wheels total, I think we'll be fine.
2 wheels total or 3 wheels total.
2 wheels total. If we go through 2 wheels, that's on us.
That's almost okay. So with this yellow school bus looking bitch fucking sagging down with all y'all's stuff, you're able to kind of wiggle room the two tires into the cargo bay, and there's just enough room for Kumoko in the back and a few other passengers, and then the 2 seats up front. Now I have to ask the horses. What's going on with the horses?
Right.
So
No. We can sell 1 horse for food. We sell unnamed horse number 1 for food. C4. I give. Is there like a pasture nearby or something? Like, is there a way to store your horses or them watch them for you?
Store your horses?
Hummel asks around. Well,
I mean,
you know what I
there's a stable in Barroom, yeah.
Yeah, Hummel goes to the stable and exchanges however much money he needs to watch after.
Okay. So the war horse doesn't give a singular shit about what you're doing. C4, however, as you kind of pay the lady and you go to walk away, you feel C4's eyes kind of born in the back of your head. Now, do you look over your shoulder or no?
Yes, I do. I say, I will miss you, buddy.
So as you look over your shoulder, you see him glaring at you. And you have this odd decision that maybe you'll be seeing C4 a lot sooner than you think. Like, it's this weird spine-crawling, like, maybe he's not going to be here for much longer.
C4, I wish you the best. I hope you meet the loveliest horsewife while you are staying here in the stables. I told the matron to inform the lady to let you peruse with all the female horses or males. It's up to you. I don't know what you're into.
Meet the
But
nicest
you have-
trad horsewife you can find, my friend.
Yes, exactly. Meet the nicest strat horsewife you can find. Godspeed, C4. May we meet again. And I just we're going to meet again. I'm coming back for you, but you know what I mean. And I walk off. I need paint. I'm gonna try and paint the vehicle. By the way,
So with what? Like, so what kind of paint you gonna try and get exactly?
vehicle paint would be nice, but I'm assuming the dwarves are too pissed at me to let me use that. So if I have to get like basic greenhouse paint, I'm almost gonna use whatever, man.
Well, it's one of those things where there is paint available. There's currently a paint short.
Heads up, Chuckle
They're,
Fox,
they're,
big
they're, they're
boy
between
coming through.
paint being made for the vehicles.
Flash_of_green has activated a mule potion. While they were the dwarves wrote the words shot bus across the doors
How
of
the
the
hell did
truck.
they get yellow?
Yellow is their primer. They have a big abundance of yellow paint.
It's made with sulfur.
But as you guys are getting your things loaded up, the dwarves go whoa 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 whoa, and they look at your suspicion like, whoa, you guys are over. You know what? You guys go in the, there's a room inside there. Go wait in there. We can put on some more leaf springs on this. They pull out these assister springs that are going to sit on the axle and assist the load in being carried. But they insist you guys, go inside, wait on Hummel, trying to get paint. You guys are outside. You're about to go on a long trip. Just go take a break.
Dwarves, do you have boots?
Dwarves, what?
Do the dwarves have boots?
They do have booze, yes.
It has been a week since Sugi has drank. He's not feeling it.
Okay. There are kegs inside the break room, yes.
It's like asking Yamato if they have water.
Yeah. So is that all you go, pretty much?
I'll join, yeah.
Yeah.
Moonin, do you go as well?
I mean, if they're ordering, yeah.
Okay, so all you go inside, and you hear Hummel trying to get paint. Now, Hummel, there's an actual olive drab green paint shortage. No waiting more to get here from one of their holds. And the only other paint they have is like a lilac daisy paint that comes in these big ass buckets. That's nearly as garish as the yellow paint.
Right. What do you all think? Do you think we should try and paint our vehicle lilac daisy and maybe they confuse us as a giant fucking flower, or do we leave it a giant fucking yellow flower?
I mean, either way, we're going to be seen.
Moonin says leave it.
I think we
Yeah.
are going to get this vehicle blasted to smithereens and lose all of our gear with the color that it is currently. But we'll be fine.
Our enemies won't live long enough to remember the color.
Exactly. I love that line of thought. Maybe that journey to Chalk-1 was the friends you made along the way. Are we getting drinks?
Yes, you are.
Yes.
I'm already halfway through a keg stand.
through a keg stand. Pump me up. Do it.
No, I guess it's more of like a reverse keg stand. Like I just take the whole thing above my head.
A keg hold, I
That's how that
guess,
works.
really.
Yeah,
I'm doing a reverse keg stand. You're holding it and drinking it? Yes.
it's
Okay, so it takes so you quench your thirst there, Sugi, for sure. The rest of you get a nice little brew or two. After about half an hour, they say, "All right, it's all done now. You guys can head on your way." And all the dwarves are kind of rolling their sleeves back down, and you see some black paint on some of their hands.
Oh god. My mind's going to the worst place.
Do you have a camo net by
Okay.
any chance? I say as they walk away.
Sorry, fresh out.
Right, alright, let's just get going. This is bullshit. No.
is there gonna
What
be
if I
yellow
paint on the
stripes
side of our
on the
car?
side of this?
So as you guys walk out to your truck, there are assister springs on your leaf springs, which does help. It's a little less saggy now, a little more supported. It is good. And on this back end here, on the passenger side, you see black lines along two of the rails of that back passenger area, and one black line all along from the front of the truck to the rear of the truck.
Oh my god.
They give us racing stripes.
It
And
makes us go faster.
and Hummel,
Yeah.
you're driving, right?
Yes.
So as you go around the side of the driver's side there, you see that along the side in Tunka is this phrase.
The short wagon. They've given us our vehicle a nickname. How nice! We are the short wagon, and Hummel taps the vehicle. Short wagon. I like it. We are rather tall folk. I think it's a play on how tall we are, right, guys? Yes. And Hummel gets in.
Okay,
Yes,
so
Hummel, whatever you say, my friend.
did the rest of you guys get in?
How many?
Yeah.
How much alcohol could I sell for the horse, or vice versa?
God
How much
damn
alcohol could I
it!
sell the horse?
So
How?
The horse that we're not taking.
So real quick here, I'm just gonna borrow this real quick. Here you go. Come here, you. So technically, you could sell the horses for a lot of fucking money. All right, if you sell the war horse, that's like at least that's like 20 GP right in the pocket,
Hmm,
which is a lot of kegs.
that is a lot of kegs.
Anyway, one second. Doop. Anywho, nothing to worry about. Suki.
I don't think. Do we have space for that?
No.
I mean, knowing
We
you,
got-
Suki, you probably make space.
Yeah, I could probably go through about 2 a day. That'll get us at least a sapphire. Let's do it. Let's do that.
So Sugi, you're with the group. You have to excuse yourself from the group. What do you say?
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'm just gonna disappear for a little bit.
That is okay. I mean, they'll be back shortly. We were just about to finally leave. No
Yes.
missing wheels or anything.
I have to use the bathroom.
You have to. Okay, don't fall in.
So Sugi, you make your way down to the stables, and C4 and that warhorse are not hard to find.
I hate you.
Hey, buddy. I'm gonna pet the warhorse.
So the warhorse is like he's like meh, he's a warhorse. He's seen some things and done some stuff which you wouldn't recommend, and he's kind of easy to go.
Can I talk to the person running the stable?
Yeah. So the person running the stable is actually another dwarven man. And he kind of walks in and goes, "Hey, how can I help you? Are you looking to buy a horse by chance?"
Well, one of my compatriots brought over a couple horses not too long ago, named C4, and then that warhorse over there. But I was wondering if you were willing to buy that warhorse for, let's say, like 20 guilders instead of just stabling it.
I could probably find a buyer or two for such a warhorse. He's a bit on the older side, but I see no reason why I couldn't find a buyer within at least a couple of days. Now, you say 20 guilders, how about 18 guilders? He's not exactly young.
Oh, he still has plenty of life in him. And the 20 is an even number.
You're such a fucking D&D player. Even numbers. Even numbers good.
Even number. Even numbers are good.
So, go ahead and give me a check. Now, you have market sense or no? I forget.
I don't have market sense, but I do got Moxie.
Yeah, it's roll Moxie. Fuck it.
I may not know the actual value, but I can convince them that that's worth that. Hopefully. Probably not.
He goes, sorry, kid. Only 18 guilders. To be fair, I'll be making only 20 guilders likely anyway.
That'll do.
He goes, very well. And he completely ignores the paperwork that fucking Hommel filled out, and he takes that name and scratches that horse off on the list. So it's just C4 and scratched out horse, and he hands you 18 guild pieces right in your hand.
I'm going to go to a brewery.
A brewery?
Brewery.
I'm gonna go to a brewery. So breweries, again, this is a dwarven town. Not hard to find. You can throw a stick and hit probably two. It depends on what kind of brew you're looking to have. Stout brew, soft brew, morning brew, lunch brew, dinner brew.
Something a little bit stronger, nice and dark.
Stronger.
Like a malt, you know.
Do you want how big? Now, you know, McDonald's has like all the, you know, like, or you go to like Sonic, it's like Route 44, large, medium, extra large. It's got the same here with kegs. There's small kegs, medium kegs, large kegs, party kegs, king kegs. You know, there's all these little keg sizes you can go up from. For reference, a king keg will fit inside your truck barely by itself. It's that large.
Mm-hmm.
And then like a little small keg is like the size of Moonin.
How many Moonins can I carry back to the truck?
Clothed or naked?
They weigh about the same.
It'd be about 4 of the Moonin size kegs, and that'll cost you about 8 GP. And that'll last you like till like first leg. I mean, if you drink rationally, you'll make it to first leg. If you drink like an Oni, you'll make it to like more take.
I drink like an Oni with a problem.
So look here. Nah.
I swear anything to avoid using the metric system.
It's about 5 Moonins high, 6 Hommels long. So
all right, so I'm gonna need about 4 of those,
Uh-huh.
and then I need whatever is equivalent to Dwarven Everclear. I need some of that, like
you're gonna
I need,
fortify
like,
your
300
beer.
proof. I need like 300 proof alcohol.
So basically, it'll be 18 guilders for those kegs, and then for your other 2 guilders, I mean, you can get a pretty good amount of more or less like Mountain Dew in a way. You think about it. I mean, it's more or less Dwarven Shine, and it'll do the job just fine.
See, I also have 27 guilders in my inventory.
Ah, I see. Well, you're at 18 right now, and
18. So that's everything. I traded the horse for 4 kegs.
based.
So
these Dwarven Moonshine, pretty much, Dwarf Shine, if you will, comes in big old carboys made out of glass, because the alcohol can eat through wood, so it has to be glass or crystal. And they come at about 20 servings for a guilder apiece.
okay. Can I get like 10 of those?
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
I'd get more, but I don't think we have space.
Y'all are pushing on space just due to Kumiko alone. Kumiko, you may be right on top of the fucking truck for all you know. Just fucking straddling.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, just fucking.
It's fine. I'll share with.
I'm our
Kumiko.
lookout.
She won't remember the ride.
So I would advise you guys to buy her a pair of goggles, by the way, if you are smart, because I will say she's blind. What do you see? My eyes are watering! On a dirt road? Yeah.
I
You
also
need to
will
get
need
me
goggles
like
for the
4
gunner's
pairs of
seat.
goggles.
Sorry, what, Sugi?
Just close your other eyes.
Just close your other eyes. Leave your small one open. So with the 10 carboys in the kegs, that takes you to 28 GP spent.
Yes. I've taken 10 out of my personal stash.
And they are more than willing to deliver this to your truck. You're now like a Gold Star customer.
I also need 2 pairs of goggles. One for me because I'm going to be in the gunner seat. And then one for Kumiko because she has to like stick her head out the side to fit.
Fucking riding the goddamn like cargo rails on top.
Actually, she may just
Just
have
my-
to like weave
I'm, like,
together
sitting
a
on
hammock
top.
and hang off the side.
May have to,
Or
yeah.
I'm like on top with my feet clamped into the windows like a fucking
Man,
mattress
that's where
on the top
Moonin
of
was
the
playing,
car.
right?
Oh, dang.
See, Moon's like, God damn it! Spiders took everything, man. Fuck. So all of you see Sugi arrive in a civilian sale Dodge truck. This one is painted wood brown. And one thing you notice is that this vehicle is missing that second axle. It is a single axle Dodge truck. And you see Sugi pull up with this dwarven delivery man with all these kegs in the back and all these clear carboys of alcohol.
What are you planning on doing with all that?
Oh, just preparations.
And our already overloaded vehicle is supposed to carry that extra weight of alcohol.
Oh, don't worry, it won't be overloaded by the time we get to Jasper. Plus, we can get rid of some of the water.
No, we are not drinking while we are driving, and also while we are out in the field on our first ever actual mission. It's taken us. We aren't even on our mission yet. It's taken us this long. Is that all for you?
All the cool kids drink and drive, Hummel.
If
It's like maybe you're not drinking and driving.
do you want one?
No, I do not want one. I want to know why we have all of this when we already have a truck full of supplies that is already needing extra springs just to stay coherent. If we're gonna take the roads, who knows how bumpy they are? If we break an axle, we're fucked, and it's for a bunch of alcohol.
I'll ask the
Don't blame a
dwarf.
man for his hobbies.
So
I'm not judging him for his hobbies. We are soldiers now. We have responsibilities. I know that we fuck around a lot, but like, that's a little too far.
this dwarf who knows nothing about trucks goes, it'll be fine.
Strap him to the outside.
We strap him to the outside. Maybe there'll be extra armor.
Yeah, that'll
But
do it.
Sugi, next time, pass it with us first before you go and bring on unnecessary supplies.
Yeah, Sugi, God. Be sure to hydrate. Sugi's pissing off like a maple syrup, bro. No water, only alcohol. All right. So after that, y'all load up and take off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, second question: you guys are gonna be traveling. Let's see here. I keep get off this goddamn page. I don't know why I keep doing that. Like I go to the vehicle and like just stroll off, trying to find something else, and forget where I was. So you guys are traveling at 2 map grids every 6 fuel units. And that map grid is your day traveled. Now, if you guys want to go faster, you can clear 4 map grids in a single day at the cost of 12 fuel units. So, do you guys want to go faster or just granny along? And 2, do you want to change out drivers and keep driving straight through or stop in camp? Because you guys could actually do a tandem driver setting and keep refueling, traveling.
Did I get a basic understanding of how to run the truck by learning from Hommel's errors?
Sure.
Well, someone refused a modification, so I don't think Moonin's gonna be able to drive.
I mean, you could. You could go try and ask for those shoes or the little slip-ons there, Moonin, that you could put on the pedals, but you have to be taken off every time too.
It's where platform heals. You'll be fine.
Them tall boots.
Yeah.
As much as Moonin doesn't want to, he will.
Okay. So they're not put onto the pedals, but they are kind of given to you guys to use. They're kind of sitting in the passenger side of the truck floorboard. So Hummel's driving first, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then who's sitting next to Hummel in the passenger seat?
I'll be in the gunner's seat, which is like what, up top?
It's kind of in the middle, but you're
Kinda,
above him.
behind the
Yeah.
cab.
So there's currently room in the middle seat and the passenger seat.
That'd be Rowan Munin.
Sure.
Probably Probably Rue, because Moonin would like to be either on top or flying around
Okay.
Okay.
And yeah, Rule will sit up front.
while not driving.
And Rue, do you want to sit in the middle or the passenger seat?
I'll take shotgun.
Okay. Kumiko, you have to ride up. This thing is packed full of shit. You have to ride. You have to ride on top of the fucking transport rail, so you're like literally on top of the truck. Like if Suki swings around, you're gonna be looking down the barrel of that fucking 50 cal. So just be aware of that.
Oh no.
So be sure to be no panic triggers, eh? And then Moonin, you're flying around.
Yeah.
Okay. Hummel, how fast is this truck going?
Oh, yeah, it's almost grannying along. 25 miles per hour, maybe 35.
God, you're cringe. Okay. So you guys take off, and I will say one thing.
Take off.
I need. God, you have no driving skill whatsoever.
No.
Just give me a. Fuck me. Hold on.
I am a fantasy character meeting a modern world. I am playing the role accurately. Why would Homo know to drive?
I can do this. I can't do this. I can drive. I can't drive.
I can't drive.
Give me just a brain power check, Hummel. See how well you do here.
Let's see.
All right, 28. Fine. That laughter's uncalled for, sir. You're being a toxic player right now. So you get, your two grids over. So you're a 1, 2. I'll call you about here. Go to the pass. So you're just outside the town of Lilkir. Now, do you want to change out drivers or stay here for the night and kind of power through?
That is up to you guys. I don't mind powering through. I just.
We want to keep going?
You guys are you say y'all arrive around evening time, so y'all can drive through the night because y'all get headlights and shit.
I can drive if you want to hop in the gunner seat, Homo.
Yeah, that I would love that.
Hummel in that little tiny little fucking hole.
There's also like a half-empty, like carboy up there if you want to sip. I don't know how alert you'll
Yeah, but
be.
it's yellow though, so it's like he's like.
So
Not
where this is very important. Where is Suki, and can he see the tall boy up there? Because as soon as we get driving, Homo's pouring that shit out.
Jesus Christ. So Sugi will probably be eyes on the road the entire time, but he will notice like if like there's like splashing down the side of the fucking truck or some shit.
Oh, Homo's gonna like hand it to Komoko and be like, just dump this. Just it's.
Yeah. As
Don't-
soon
Please don't
your
argue.
master plan. Kumoko just salutes and turns around and fucking chugs it.
Chugs it?
Shit.
Yeah.
No, almost like panically like motioning to stop. Like no.
No, I just salute you. Wait until you turn
that-
around. Fucking.
That that's like a half gallon of shine.
Does-
She just chugs.
Saying, I don't think she knew what she was drinking. I'm like, you just chug the carboy, like, hey yo, this shit ain't whatever. Like it's like basically drinking like Dwarvish lean for God's sakes. All right.
You got it, boss.
Okay, so Sugi, you give me a. Well, while she's digesting that before it hits her fucking lower intestine, Sugi, give me. You have no drive. Give me just a brain power check. Damn it!
Yeah, that's why I toxically laughed at you, guard. You're being a toxic DM about how much you want us to fail.
Just it builds character, okay? It builds character.
It builds character. when you
Moon's not
fail.
gonna be able to fly all night, so
I
he'll
love
find
how-
someplace to land on the wagon.
I love
Okay.
how
Truck.
Homo-
So
my accidental placement of Homo.
So Sugi, you're driving along. The sun's going down. You, via trial and error, and almost turning the truck off, figure out how to turn the lights on, which takes a bit of doing. But you're kind of kind of going along. You prefer the being in the correct gear than trying to find the gears because it's nerve wracking when you go like oh shit, because we hear the gearbox kind of grind. It kind of makes you go into fight or flight. But you guys, so you figure it out. Now,
The clutch might last.
yeah. Now, Kimiko, give me a grit save at disadvantage, please.
Okey-dokey. Disadvantage? Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh, so close to
That'll
being
do.
okay.
So you are unbelievably hammered, and you are so green in the gills, like you even hear Moonin laying in front of you. Moonin, you look down, and Kimiko is sprawled out on her back on top of this fucking truck as it kind of wobbles back and forth. She has like the dead spider leg curl going on a little bit with the other legs, and like her eyes are swimming, and she's kind of drooling a little bit. It's not the best look.
Every single
Hummel-
eye is in a different direction.
Hummel turns around. Galton, oh my! Are you? Are you? Komoko, are you okay?
So
Try to give him a thumbs up.
I mean, yeah. So there's a little, this kind of like shaky thumbs up going up. Moonin, what do you do?
Moonan's seen that look before. He's going to find some place. Can he hide in the back of the truck somewhere?
Yeah, I mean, there's a little like cat nest area you can probably sink into and curl up with your wings and go to sleep.
Yeah, Moonan's going to do that.
Gotcha.
He's seen the drunk spider look. He has flashbacks.
Being your fucking teddy bear. Rue, you're currently still passenger side. Do you want to sleep or stay awake?
He's probably gonna sleep.
Okay, so Moonin's...
Although, noticing that Kumiko has become full down drunk, is there like a Havader equivalent of the recovery position?
No, they're just dead bug or Havader right there. Once the legs lose cohesion, they're kind of just like a fucking weapons platform at that point. It's kind of sprawl out and now like basically a turret.
Huh.
They go from
Alright, well, as long as she isn't going to drown in her own puke, then
yeah,
Rue's going to be satisfied.
I'm more worried about her falling off.
They go from 8-wheel drive to 0-wheel drive pretty quick, to say the least.
Alright, then yeah, he will sleep.
Okay.
You look back like half an hour later, it's like, where's Komoko?
Here. Oh shit, potholes.
Oh fuck, we gotta go back.
You just wake up. Huh? What? Like, you just wake up middle of the fucking road, middle of the grasslands. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. So you guys
The world isn't moving anymore.
drive through the night. Get to about here. And about here, you guys have to eat at this point. So the truck is you would refueled at Lil Kier, so yeah, have a tank right now. But you guys have to eat. So you guys want to consume rations on the move or stop?
Consume rations on the move.
Yeah, it sounds like a good call.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
Do we switch out drivers?
Yeah.
because we have to park and put one of the gas tanks in there because we don't have enough gas to get all the way to Mortake without a slight refuel.
at least at least one can. I would say at least one can.
Yeah, we got to unpack the
1,
rations real quick.
2, yeah. Okay, so while you guys refuel, you unpack rations. Do you guys eat your full ration or like a partial ration?
I mean, we've been driving for like 12 hours. I'm gonna eat a whole ration.
Okay.
Oh, Hammel's
Yeah.
gonna eat 2 rations because he's big boy.
Kumiko, you ain't eating or cooking shit.
Oh no.
You're like "Bleh." You're like, so as you all kind of look over the side of the large tarp covering of this truck, there's like a long brown and green smeared on the side of it from Kumiko's mouth.
Hummel, I was gonna ask where my shine went, but I found out where.
I look away for 1 second, I turn back around, and the spider is in the turret position.
The turret position.
Can I get? Oh, I totally forgot. Next time you're up in the gunner seat, make sure to take the goggles. I'm sorry.
Oh,
leave them up
yeah,
there
there's
for
a
you.
lot of...
He's been eating dust the
Grits
entire
and
fucking
bugs.
time. It's like,
My eyes... I...
why's my spit so crunchy?
Yeah. Yeah, he like noticed Hummel like spitting constantly when he said that.
And technically, you probably consumed one ration up there, eating all the fucking bugs.
Yeah. It is winter. It's like spring though, so early spring.
I've eaten so many drake flies. Okay, so you guys eat your rations, and you changed out drivers. Now you're going back to, because Hummel and Sugi didn't sleep the entire time. They're either in the turret or they switched out. So it's got to be either Moonin or Rue or Kumiko who can drive. Now,
Can I sleep in the turret?
Yeah, you can, yeah, but it'd be kind of I mean, yeah, I suppose you could.
I think
Yeah,
it's like
Hummel-
a standing position.
Yeah, you there's like a sling seat you're fucking sitting on if you have to.
I mean, Tomo's in the military. He can sleep anywhere.
Yeah, okay. Sure there, bud.
Rue, you want Moonin to drive?
Well, I would feel better if I could watch somebody else doing it for a little bit longer before I took over.
All right.
Moonin will try.
So as you guys are putting in fuel, eating rations, Moonin, you put your big old blocks in place on the fucking pedal so you can actually reach them. You know, little bird clamp things. And go ahead and give me your first. You don't have driving, but you have modern knowledge. Just give me. Well, actually, you have mechanical. Give me mechanical and brain power because it is driving a stick. It is mechanical. Okay, so you grind the gears a lot, like he's trying to get the space on that clutch going, but the truck does get going. Now, you are short, so Rue, you look over and Moonin is literally staring through the steering wheel, trying to see where he's going. As he turns the wheel, he's got to turn his head with it as well to know where he's going. So he's literally Asian Gam Gam in a Toyota Prius who can't see over his fucking steering wheel, driving his giant truck down the road. So, I mean, after about 3 miles, the gears are going down, Pat, Moonin. You're kind of learning the pattern a bit better. But I'm going to need a driving check from you. Just give me brain power to see how well you're managing your stature.
Could I assist him by pointing out small things in the road like potholes and anything that could pose a danger?
So as you're doing that, Rue, you're doing, like the panicked mom sprawl in passenger seat. You're like the rock, the rock. You're like panning out. You're like kid, and Moonin goes around this fucking kid on his horse, So
Moonin not like this. He'd rather fly.
Literally, he's got his arms like
God.
out to either side, one on that like handle up by the door, the other on the back.
How
He's
puffed
like-
is your fur?
He's got his hackles raised.
hackles raised, feathers fluffed. Does I hate this?
How long does it take Kumiko to get sobered up?
Well, Kumiko, that's a problem here. It might get super a lot faster. Give me a cunning save.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
Did you like
Regular
acrobatics
this
anyway?
time?
Yeah, regular.
Alright.
Dun, 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 dun. So you're able to kind of stay on, like you're holding on, and you have a base riding skill of 8 riding skill pretty much. But but Moonin, he's a lot of swerving going on with Moonin. He's swerving left, swerving right, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm doing it. I'm fine, and you feel like all your stomach's slowly traveling towards your throat. You're like, oh. Now who's in the fucking turret currently? Hummel is.
Oh no.
No, Hummel's sleeping elsewhere.
Yeah, I'm in the turret awake.
You're in the turret awake. Okay.
Yeah.
Kumiko, you have 2 ballistics.
You.
Roll me ballistics.
Oh no,
Is
you
there any
dirty
Aim
man.
chance?
myself.
You
Is there
dirty
any
man.
chance? Is there any chance I would have had the
No.
foresight to wear a poncho
I will
in
allow
case it rained?
I will allow you to make a cunning save, Sugi, as Kumiko goes, and unfortunately she can't quite aim this stream of vomit as well as she usually could. And Sugi. Oh, Sugi.
You did this, Sugi.
So Sugi, you hear a noise. You hear this noise, and you go, "What the?" And you kind of turn around with the 50 cal ring to the right, and it's just Kumiko's face right next to you.
Hi, Kumiko. You look a little green. Are you?
Like all over your shoulder, your neck, your uniform top. Yeah.
This in turn makes Sugi vomit.
Oh,
Down into the truck or outside of the truck.
Well, Sugi robo
Instant.
Sugi
Instant.
robalistics.
There's no aiming.
Just
In fact, I'm probably aiming at this.
no.
So- did aim it get in his mouth? God, I hope not. Actually, he rolled a 2. Oh no. So actually, Sugi, he says, you're like, hey, Kimiko, and as you say the O in her name, it just vomit right in your face, and you get a little bit in your mouth, which causes you to just sympathy vomit over the side of the truck of the passenger side. So, Rue, is your arm out of the window by chance or no?
Bruce,
No, I would argue that he is more busy bracing himself.
Okay.
While Munin's driving.
So
he
Rue-
wouldn't have his arm out the window.
Rue, you
He's
just
not that comfortable.
you just see brown kind of splatter down your window or down your door.
Maybe we should have requisitioned some paper bags. That might have been a good call. Oh
I'm
well.
almost sleepless.
I only
like,
partially blame Sugi for this. I just said.
I was asleep.
no, I'm almost sleepy. It's just like Komoko's drunk and Sugi's moonshine.
No,
then
Moon is
just,
too
like,
focused to see
settles.
over the wheel.
Yeah, he's like, just keep steering. Okay, so Moonin, you're able to get him about to here outside Mortake. I'll say about here
There's
actually. Fuck it.
Is there a stream nearby?
I'll roll for it.
Probably more like a creek.
There's a creek nearby. Yeah.
I'm going to just haphazardly wash my clothes and then change into my dry clothes.
That's fine.
Stopping for break?
Yeah, for a break.
Yeah.
I kick the spider into the creek.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Kimoko goes in the creek. You just
Yeah, Kumoko's got
You were a
me
good friend.
absolutely covered.
farewell.
Okay. So while
Almost
Kumiko and
asleep in the truck.
yeah, so while Sugi and Kumiko are watching the vomit off themselves, Rui is either Rui or Hamel who gotta drive.
I guess it'll be Rue.
Okay,
And as
Still
you
drunk
spot him
after
look-
how many hours we've been driving?
that was a lot of moonshine.
Like
Kumiko.
six, like
yeah.
6,
Oh,
half a gallon.
Holy crap!
So
it's like a 2 liter of.
Yeah,
So-
It's a lot.
so Sugi, you have to sleep unless you want to get fatigue.
I'm gonna try after that.
Okay, I can see your
Wait,
face even now. I'm gonna go ahead.
I was gonna say, what's the terrain like?
Well, it was hills and now it's gonna be flat.
Okay, just curious.
Okay,
Oh, so Moonin got the hard part of the drive.
Yeah.
so
As you spot Rue looking up at this truck, he's gonna go, well, I guess it's about time I let you know, they did try to train me in this back in basic, and, well, suffice to say, it didn't go well. It ended up in them saying that if they ever caught me in a car again, they'd skin me alive and wear me like a coat. But I'll certainly give it a shot.
okay, so Sugi's gonna sleep. Hummel, you're awake. What are you doing?
Wait, you. I think I should drive.
It might be a good call, unless you want me to run into a building.
Yeah, no, we're a family. No, this is. We
Yeah.
don't need this. Just switch. Yeah, we think
Are-
get
are
out
you
and
going to be
switch.
okay? Are you going to be okay driving?
Oh,
We're-
yeah, I've got enough sleep.
We're a family. You don't turn your back on family.
You family.
Family.
Yeah, no, I'll be fine. I can do it.
All right, good. Above game, I was going to ask if I could just automatically impose disadvantage on myself to drive cars.
Jesus Christ. What does it suck
Plot
more?
reasons.
Okay, so I have a little system here going on. So let's see here. As you guys are trading off drivers and all that. Let's see. There. So I'm going to go ahead and do. So basically, nothing really happens on your route to Sapphire. The driving gets a bit rough, and two of the carboys full of alcohol do break due to being glass when Hummel fucking swings this bitch right to avoid a wagon. But you know, it. So So you've lost 2 carboys of that clear dwarven moonshine, but you know it's a small price to pay for success. Yeah, you had 10, you drank
Now
1,
it's 7.
you lost 2, so that's 7. Yeah,
I'm probably halfway through another one before I go to sleep.
call it 6. All right.
Almost like, oh, it's Almost just kind of smiles wider when the moonshine that broke.
Okay, so go ahead and burn 4 days of rations off whoever's counting these fucking things. So it's 4. So remember, that's 4 days of rations for each person, which is going to be 4, at least 4 for Hamel, at least 4 for Kumiko, at least 4 for Sugi, 2 to 3 for Moonin, and 3 for Rue. So be sure to track your rations there, guy.
Right.
That'll be about 18 in total. 17, 18 in total.
Okay, of course, you guys refuel in Jasper and in Sapphire, and you guys aren't running on fuel yet. The long stretches here from the Nestle, you'll fuel up and go 1, 2, refuel 3, and then 4. So after about 3.5 days of travel, you reach the Nestle. Now, Nestle is a little bitty village that's nestled inside this huge ass forest and against the mountains. It's a very picturesque place. These guys are mostly the in-between traders for Calbeer going towards the south, more or less. Because, you know, basically Calbeer has no underground tunnels to the other places. So they go through to Nestle, who has mostly trading outposts and trading stations here. It's literally a wagon city. Just wagons going back and forth with stuff all over the place. This is a minor Vayrunner outpost. You know, there are a lot more vehicles here. There are actually a few human vehicles here as well who are just kind of on standby waiting for orders, and there's a lot of units going back and forth out of this town as well. Now, you guys have probably 13 days of rations to go here in the Nestles. Y'all want and you also have all that food you can make as well, Kumiko. So, you want to buy more rations or just make food along the way?
I mean, I've got 30 days of the food stuff, so let's make food.
Okay. Now, you guys haven't used anything but fuel and rations so far. So, there are other shops in the Nestle, but in terms of affording things, I don't know if y'all can or not. How much gold do you guys have?
21 guild pieces and 5 shanks.
That's definitely a no.
I got
Hey.
16 guild.
I've got, as a party, we have 55 guilders and 38 shanks.
So, in terms of party fund, you guys could afford some low-scale enchanted equipment here in the Nestle, but that'd be more of a group activity figuring that shit out. So, like, there are a few enchanters in the Nestle, and they work in part with the Dwarven enchanters in Calbadir. So, what matters is, Calbeer. So, what matters is, you guys want to spend money on some low-level enchanted kind of stuff, like rings and bracelets and necklaces and that kind of stuff, or do you want to just kind of save your money?
I don't think we have enough guilds to get anything of note, other than like maybe a +1, like a stat.
I mean, there's probably +1s to stats, or +1 to attributes, if you guys want to go for that kind of thing.
And
We can always come back.
That isn't an option.
Hummel, we gotta make a stop. I need a hot bath and a good meal. I'm tired of these crackers.
Time to detox.
We also have one more magical item you can sell, the spider wand.
I'm tired of these crackers.
Same, bro.
I don't know
same.
why, but it made me laugh, man.
Yes, I think we've been driving for quite a while. I think we should take a break and wash up, I guess, if they have a bathhouse or whatever. I mean, I'll watch the vehicle. You guys do as you please.
Yeah, so there is kind of a small... How advanced do you want to go for the shower? Because there are traditional inns in the place which have a bath house where they kind of
What's this?
take hand-drawn water to the tubs and fill it. A common item, eh? And then there's also a smaller, more advanced, and with like actual plumbing and hot water and that kind of thing that y'all go into a shower or an actual bath with. And it should be said that the bath in the more advanced place is an auxiliary bath where you all bathe together.
Team bonding. Sorry.
I would like a hot shower and a good meal, and probably more booze. And then I'd like to go hang out.
Sleepy.
I don't know. take a quick nap.
Okay.
So when I'm done with that, I'll pommel.
So you guys want to stop in town for a little bit for a day, or?
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you guys want free lodging in the barracks or no?
Sure.
Works for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
A bed would be nice.
I mean, there are beds. I mean, it's a rack, but it's a bed. So you guys kind of
Better
park
than
and stash your
turret.
cling, 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 back and forth. There is. Sorry, go ahead. Good.
Sorry, you said this is a Vale outpost, so they should have a safe place to put the vehicle, right?
Oh yeah, this is a little motor pool. So y'all go to the motor pool. Y'all stash your vehicle. You all go into the barracks, and there's racks set out. Oh my god! And you guys are due for pay. Oh, let me read real quick. So you guys get your pay, and so basically you'll have for about 2 weeks going through this. So y'all get again 10 GP apiece. I'm gonna roll for whoever gets this fucking coin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
10 GP.
Hummel.
Oh, we have. Yes.
So Hummel. As you take your look, so basically this harpy lands and has these little baggies. Because more or less, command uses the harpies to hand out pay. They fly out with a little bag with a name on it. They drop it off with a location and they leave. Your bag is full of the coinage, but there's a weird smell about it.
Yes. Right. What does it smell like?
I mean, as you kind of take your bag and go shink, 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 and the coins get shuffled around a little bit, the smell kind of gets worse. And the smell, it smells like... Let's see here. To you, it just smells really, really bad and rotten. Who here has... Rue, you have some medical experience. Rue, you smell Hammel's bag as well, and this bag smells like a rotting body.
That smells like a corpse. Why does that smell like a corpse?
I don't know. Hollow's gonna wander over to like a picnic table or something and carefully open up the bag.
So as you open the bag up, this bag just whacks your nose with this rotting corpse smell, and it's so bad your stomach turns. Grit save.
Right. Where the fuck is my character sheet? Go?
The bag has vibe checked you. Please roll a vibe check.
Yeah, rolling vibe check. Oh yes.
So it's a mighty powerful smell, and it's like pure rotting corpse mud smell.
Can someone get me a pot of soapy water so I can wash these coins? What's in the? I've dumped the coins out on the picnic table.
As you dump the coins out.
Did we just find the master character that was supposed to be traveling with us but died in the fucking bag of gold?
So you pull the coins out. The coins all splatter out on the table. When the coins all splatter out, the smell is just instantly gone.
What do you think, Fug? Tommy.
Yeah, you're asking the gondola.
Yes.
Well, you know, he just says this. That's all he says. Look in the actual Forge
Game
chat. Yeah, just that.
Yes, we make we make smiley faces out of horrible situations. That's how I got through my childhood. And I just start picking.
Oh.
hears that and just gathers his coins together. It's 10 coins, 10 guilders. it's
Oh,
So as you gather the coins back up, the smell comes right back to your nose.
I don't put it back in the bag. I just like got. What is it, boy? Why are you frowning?
Smell. why are you frowning, buddy? Fug. So you put the coin somewhere else?
I put them in my own gold bag.
Yeah. Now that entire bag, your new bag, smells like a rotting corpse.
Okay, this is fucking ridiculous. Some funny guy, I guess, cursed my coins. I just find a place to wash my coins.
You wash and you wash, and by the gods you wash, and you cannot get that smell. It's not on your hands. It's not on the bag because you're like you're smelling your fingers like some kind of like little autistic kid, and you cannot get that smell anywhere. But it's just on the coins, and like as you're washing the coins, the smell goes away, comes back, goes away, comes back. The water goes green clear. You know, it's definitely odd. Now as you're washing your coins, Sugi, you want a shower in a big eepee, correct?
Yeah.
So do you want to use the local inns or the Veil Rider bathhouse?
Whatever I think will be the nicest.
I mean,
I guess.
How much privacy you want?
Sugi cares not. He got used to that in boot camp.
So as you go into the very high-tech bath, you know, you walk in, you got your towel around your waist, you're walking through the hallway, and as you kind of pull back that curtain to the main bathing area, there's this huge Goliath dude just sitting in the corner of the bathhouse. And this guy is the Goliath or the Goliath with like the kind of really tan ivory skin. And he's got a kind of like dusky gold eyes. He's kind of sitting in the corner of this bath, just kind of chilling, eyes closed, head kind of low to the side.
I would like to note that as I'm walking through this shower, my light up Nikes are still on because they're cursed and I can't take them off.
Yeah, so you try to take those shoes off and they're just on your feet. They're like, brother. So you're walking along just like, you're like squeak, 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 squeak across this fucking, the little like kind of like the walking area between the bathhouse. And what's funny is that your shoes repel the water. So as you kind of, now you did put on socks before these shoes went on, right?
No, because he was massaging the hell out of my feet and then he just slipped them on.
I'm pretty sure he put socks on you though, didn't he?
Actually, yeah, I think he put nice socks.
Yeah.
Okay. So these socks have been clean, by the way, the entire fucking time. Like your socks don't get dirty.
Nice.
And when you put your foot into the water, your shoes stay dry. Like you like wiggle your toes, and the toes you wiggle are dry.
You're never gonna be able to wash your feet again. Holy fuck, that's gonna be some terrible athlete's foot.
Oh, God.
Do you guys feel
they're
burning?
always-
I feel burning.
That is gonna be the worst fucking fungal infection. Oh my god.
I have to get these things decursed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have like toe gangrene.
Can you please decurse my kicks? I beg you.
It was funny at first, but I can't feel my toes.
Yeah, Cody, they do.
Just take off the shoes. What toes? You had toes before this?
The shoes ate my toes, bro.
You sure?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna give like the big old Goliath a nod, and then just kind of like take just take a bath, I guess.
Okay, so you're taking a bath. Moonin, what are you doing?
I mean, Moonin has no fucks given. He'll walk right into the bath.
Moonin can't really feel shame, I think.
I don't think harpies do, to be honest.
Especially you, Moonin. Especially you. For reasons. So as you're walking along the kind of the pathway to the bath, your little Talent Life is you know, your little Talent Life is making that little spur jingle kind of go along. So you're walking along, chink, chink, chink. You kind of splash inside. And as you kind of jump down to the bath, this Goliath kind of like starts awake, opens an eye, sees you two, then just goes back to sleep. He's too tired to care. So Sugi and Moonin are having a bath. Rue, what are you doing?
He's probably gonna want to find room and board for the night and get a bath and sleep through the night. Is there? I remember you mentioned something to me last session. I believe you mentioned a temple for fallen warriors. Is there anything like that in here or in this town?
So this town is too big for temples, but there are shrines.
Okay. In that case, I would want to try and find one of those to potentially get started on making that bullet into a lucky charm.
Gotcha. So, of course, lodgings. Now, do you want to lodge in an inn or in the barracks? The barracks, you kind of show up and take a rack, pretty much. You all sign in, take a rack, sleep.
I think he'd be all right with a rack. He'll go for the barracks.
Okay. So, you know, you do what?
The GIF.
Oh,
In Chalk-1.
Jesus Christ. You would do that though, wouldn't you? It's have a giant like plastic dinosaur. So Rue, you get your rooms all sorted out. Now the bath, you want to bath with the boys or on your own?
He'll go for on his own. He doesn't want to subject the entire party to wolf cock.
Jesus Christ.
I may be a furry, but I am a furry with standards.
If there is ever a phrase I never thought I'd hear on this stream, be the term wolfcock used so blazingly and so nonchalantly.
Oh yeah.
Homeboy just whipped out Homeboy just whipped out wolfcock. I'm like, well, okay.
I love the way you spelled that, Madcap. Fucking do not.
Yeah.
Do that.
All right. So while the boys are bathing now, you do want to go to the highly advanced bath or the more private traditional baths?
Traditional.
Okay. I am not going to go into biology of gnolls on this stream. Just wait for the fucking lore blurb, all right?
You're welcome, chat.
I don't want to discuss
welcome,
gnoll anatomy in their genitals for the next hour and a half as I autistically make lore about it. Let's not do that. Not the time, chat. So you take a bath.
Fucking Red Rocket.
No, they're not. They're not red rockets. Jesus Christ! You take a bath. You go shrine, yeah.
Yep.
You go to the shrine, and as you kind of ask around, the shrine for fallen warriors is Crinja. Now, what's funny about these little shrines, they can vary in size. Now, this Crinja shrine here in the Nestle is fucking huge. Now, it's nowhere near the size of a temple, for sure, but it's big enough where it has a brazier, or brazier, is it brazier? I think it's brazier, in the middle of it. That's kind of burning with this oddly colored flame. And you see that in this brazier is parts of weapons. Like you see old broken daggers, broken swords, that kind of stuff. Are now in the I'm just reading chat. Are in this big flame, and you want to make that into a so you will use your bullet that was snatched up by that shade to make a lucky charm out of.
Yes, I would like to turn that into a lucky charm. I also want to say that I am very proud to know that I have at least one person in chat who has me as their least favorite character.
He has a what? A dog cock? Least favorite character. Jesus Christ. We got standards. God damn.
Yep. Hey, I mean, at least I clean the wolf cock in private.
Why are you so weird?
It's
This
been like
came
2
back
dozen
to-
times I've heard that word now.
I just came back to I cleaned the wolf cock in private. Hi guys.
Hey, it's been interesting.
What? Welcome back to hell. How you been? We missed you. So yeah. Jesus Christ. You pull this bullet out, and you
Yep.
see where
Sure he does.
in the fire of this brazier there is kind of a because in the depths the flame is hot. The flame is obviously a magical flame, and in the bottom of this brazier is kind of a big dish, are just coins and weapon blades, hilts, all kinds of shit are in the bottom of this brazier. Now, as you walk into this shrine area, it's immediately very quiet. Like, all the sound of the town behind you just literally fades away, and it's just the flickering sound of that flame. That's all you can hear. You have no devotion, correct? As a skill?
No, I do not.
Roll
I
d20 for me.
haven't. Alright, roll d20.
Clean the dog cock in private. What's wrong with you? So,
I want to apologize beforehand if I took that too far.
fuck's sakes. God damn it.
It went so much farther than I was expecting it to.
Now everyone's uncomfortable. Thanks. So you kind of take that little bullet, and what do you do?
Well, does it seem like there's anybody around who's tending to this shrine?
No.
No? He'll kind of cock his head to one side. Thank you for quoting that.
Redacted.
He looks a little confused for a moment. And, I guess at this point he'll toss the bullet in and see what happens.
So as you toss the bullet in, the sound this bullet makes as it tinks down this pile of stuff sounds way louder and deeper than it really should for what it is. In this kind of heat, the lead should be melted, to be frank, but it kind of lands in the middle of this brazier. And the brazier turns a color, and it's burning a bright amber color. It kind of just changes in a huge wave as it kind of overflows this brazier. And as your bullet rests on top of all these broken hilts and all these broken weapons, you see all these other pieces of weapons kind of fill with all this amber light. And it's nearly blinding. But again, all you hear is this roaring forge fire of this brazier, and it's getting louder and louder and filling your ears. The heat is so intense, you can feel it on your skin under your fur. And you just break out in like this fucking running sweat down your body, which kind of, you showered, that's kind of ruined, but you're just dripping in fucking sweat. And as you're kind of like, you feel the need to kind of shield your eyes as this flame just rips out of this fucking this brazier. But then you see the fire slowly kind of open up, and you see about a 2-inch span of a gap in this fire kind of part off the other flames, or like the side of the brazier, and you see your bullet shining nearly golden in the middle of the brazier. What do you do?
Tentatively, he will say a prayer to Crinja, despite not having any devotion. And he will gingerly reach in to retrieve the bullet.
As you kind of reach towards this flame, the flame is still extremely hot. It is nearly burning you. And as you kind of push your hand through that, the kind of little gate it made in the flames, the fire is intense. Give me a grit save.
Alright. Grit save. That's just a straight d20.
Okay. So as you kind of push your hand through that flame, you're into about your mid forearm, and the flames are burning so hot, like you can feel your flesh singeing. You can smell your fur burning. Your white fur is also even blackening a little bit. It's going from black and gray and brown as these flames are cooking it. And what's still, your little bullet there is shining bright gold. Give me one more grit save.
Nope.
Okay, there, guy, calm down. You're DC 15, 16. Okay, brother. So you're reaching in, and you're all the way past to about your mid bicep, and your entire arm feels like it's on fire. You can see your fur catching fire. You can feel your fingers curling and blackening from the heat. But you're just able to kind of scoop your fingers around that burning bullet, and then you kind of rip your arm back out of these flames, and you're trailing smoke, and the heat was so bad you'd close your eyes while you're trying to, because you're trying to lean in towards this flame with your elbow in there, and the flames are burning your face. You had to close your eyes. So your eyes are closed, and you can feel the heat on your face still. You can smell your fur smoking with burnt fur and burnt flesh. What do you do?
He will kind of shake his arm up and down to try and alleviate some of the pain, and he will immediately take stock as a physician of what he may need to do to mend himself.
By opening your eyes, you mean?
Yes, he is going to open his eyes.
So as you open your eyes, the noise of the town comes back. Like it's almost immediate. You open your eyes, and the town's back, and there's no longer the roar of the fire in your ears, and your arm is completely fine. You don't smell burnt hair. You don't smell burning, crisping flesh. You don't smell like hot metal in your nose. As you kind of look down at the bullet in your fingers, and your fingers look completely fine, not blackened at all. You can move them back and forth. But that bullet now has a chain running through it. And besides the fact the chain is there's no change to that bullet.
Okay, so I guess that means it failed. Either way, he will kind of loop the chain over his head and wear it as a necklace.
So
Does
as
that
you put
mean
it
that
right,
it failed, or
so as you put it right around your neck, as the bullet kind of touches your chest, even on the fur, it feels ice cold. Hummel, what are you posting? What is that?
uh-oh.
Oh, it's a really Jesus Christ.
Don't worry about it.
I will ground you, I swear to God.
You're having a nice moment with them. I'm having a nice moment over here. That's not a favorited gift. Don't worry about it.
You are Vosh posting, bro. Chillax. So
No!
so
What does that
Mims,
even mean?
you guys don't know about Vosh? Wow.
What's a Vaj?
Wait, they don't know about. Oh, I may need to tell them about that.
My
later,
God.
'cause that-
Do it later.
Ooh.
Thought Wolfcock was bad.
Yeah.
What? Fucking love that noise he made. Oh! When you pull up the folder up. Why was this tax folder in there, bro? What does that even mean? Like, well, better put my taxes somewhere. Anyway, so Mims, there's your thing you just made.
Let's see. Once per day, okay. Okay, perfect. Oh, and the token is destroyed. Okay, so yeah, that's a good that's a good balance. Okay, cool. Sounds good. With that in mind, he is going to say one more prayer to Crinja to thank them and proceed back to the barracks to get some rest.
So before you, so Rui, you did your thing. Kumiko, anything you want to do? Before you sleep?
Pretty much same as the others, except how many more stops do we have until we get to Chalk-1?
So technically, you have the first leg, which is your next big stop out there in the boonies, and then beyond first leg, it is literally just how far can you go. So it's why there's all these little outposts that's to make fuel switches out. So your outpost is going to be roughly 4 days beyond. Sorry, not 4 days. 6 days beyond first leg, and then 2 days from the next outpost.
I mean, is there any place to go out and like socialize in the town? Just kind of hang out.
When you say socialize, what do you mean exactly?
What? Like I don't know, hang out with people like their fellow soldiers or like what? I don't know.
Yeah, so I mean,
Like a bar?
There's a bar and a tavern for
Have
sure.
no drinking because this is a bad experience at this point.
There's an establishment for drinking, yes.
Sure, I'll go there.
So, let's see. Rue's going to sleep, correct?
Yes.
And then Sugi and Moonin, you two are going to be bathing and sleeping, or something else?
I was gonna bathe, grab a drink, and then take a nap.
Okay. Moonin?
Probably just follow Sugi around.
Okay. So, Sugi. And Hummel, what are you going to be doing?
After I've watched the coins and smelled each one individually, I just go to the barracks and go to sleep.
Gotcha. Do you put your coins all in the same bag again?
If I smell one that smells particularly smelly, I just give that to a homeless person.
As you smell them one by one, bring them up to your nose one by one. You don't smell any burning meat smell.
It's just when they're all together.
Yep.
I'm going to find. Are there any dangerous women nearby in a establishment where you can find women of such nature?
I'm almost afraid.
We don't need to. I'm just asking it because I mean I got stinky coins. Might as well do something with them.
What the? Okay, hold on. When you got stinky coins, you know what I'm saying, brother. There are people of light repute who are available for hire.
How much? How much for an elf?
Okay, so here's the thing y'all gonna learn with Garbro. How hot elf do you want? Because the prices do change. There's like a more homely elf who'd be a lot cheaper, or you can try and go for a stunner, but it's gonna be more expensive.
I got 10 stinky gold coins. 7 out of 10. 8 out of 10, actually.
He said, "I got 10 stinky gold coins just for you." Okay.
I'm so glad I'm not the only one. Okay.
So you do find a valley elf who is a approximate 7 out of 10, and she does agree. She, correct? You want a she?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
She does agree for, because you are a smaller Goliath, not as much problems going on with that. And she does agree
Are
to
you assuming? Uh-huh.
Cody. Anyway, so she agrees for 10 gil is a hell of a price. You're getting the whirlwind treatment off her. And she takes you to the inn she's currently working out of. And when you pay this elf, how do you pay her?
I put a bunch. Before this, I want to try and put a bunch of incense or like nice smelling things inside the bag.
You gotta make it romantical.
Like make the bag smell nice and then give it to her.
Romantical.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay.
So you put all your pay in the same bag, right?
Oh yes, the yes.
Oh, you're putting all your new pay in that
Stinky-
one bag.
Yeah, the new pay. Yeah. The stinky pay.
I could imagine 14 dozen better ways to give her those coins, and you chose this. My God. So, as you go hand her the bag, she goes, "Oh, what does that smell?" And she gestures towards the bag.
I have no idea. I really don't. I have tried figuring it out. I just kind of shrug.
Okay, Holly, you are indisposed. We're gonna go back over
All right.
here as you get your fucking. Never mind.
I raise my hand.
That doesn't understand that I'll fuck with a back.
So, Kumiko, you're in the bar. When you walk in,
Yeah, God.
people are like kind of off put real quick because they see you, but then they realize you're in a uniform and they go, oh, you know. Madcap, do not say schlorp schlorp in my fucking no. Don't no. This is already weird enough as a session as it is. But Kumiko, as you're kind of hanging, people kind of go, oh, you're an auxiliary. And like, oh, okay. And they kind of warm up to you a bit faster because there are other soldiers in there as well. But you kind of go in and it's got reasonably priced drinks. Now, Kumiko, when you want a drink, are you looking for something more that's more, like, you want like a hard
I'm
liquor?
gonna keep my wits about me.
Okay, you want something that's more
because
like...
of the previous couple weeks
Gotcha.
or
So-
however much we travel.
So, here in the Nestle, they were visited by a certain human who's known as a mixologist, who they thought was a kind of alchemist, but they quite learned the opposite way that what it was about. So this is one of the few bars in the world that has recipes and the ability to make cocktails.
Nice.
Stop saying toppy in chat. Stop it. I see 1 and 2. It's already too many. But there are cocktails here. So how expensive do you want to go with this? Because they can go from like two shanks to like a guilder a piece.
Maybe like 5 shanks. I'm
Okay.
not going ritzy.
So they did make you a little drink, and it's a pretty good sized drink, and it's some that they put an egg white in, so it's a nice frothy, creamy drink. And as you're kind of sipping, a couple of elves walk up, and they're wearing velvet uniforms, and they kind of go, "So, where are you heading off to exactly?"
Chalk-1, up the road.
Oh, Chalk-1. You know, I really do hope they find those guys' bodies here soon. You just think that eventually they would kind of show up, but they haven't been found in a long time. You guys are really brave for taking up that particular position, honestly.
So, how do I get information? Like,
I once told a
there's
man...
more going on up there, more action going on up there than just a traffic pit stop.
So, Kumiko, remember, I once been a man seduce me in, like, as himself. So, I'll make you ask questions. All right, don't be afraid. So, they go,
Okay, yeah.
So you ask
Put
them...
on a brave face.
So you ask them what exactly?
I'll say, hey, fuck, words are hard. How did I get a boyfriend? How did I manage that? In real life, I want to know. He's gonna message me later and be like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know, I'm just going out there, giving it my best shot.
I think we're following Digi-Mun-King 12. I think we're following. So they're just kind of staring at you like because this
Okay, let me think.
first time they ever made first time they ever made a Evader, and they're like, this one's kind of awkward. Like you're like
I'll be honest with them. I'll be like, a little nervous. What can you tell me about it? Where are you headed?
Oh, we're coming back from Chalk-2. We're just beyond you guys quite a bit. We're the guys who give you your artillery cover, if it so happens.
Really?
Well, it's new. After what happened to those last guys, they decided to give you a little bit of upgrade. You know, you would think they would leave the skins intact, but it's just, you know, the orcs can get a bit overzealous. I think sometimes, really.
Maybe I'm a fan of overzealous.
I mean, you might be, but something tells me they probably rip your legs off as like a mess, and I don't know. They're a weird folk. But we're at Chalk-2, just beyond you, and we're currently coming back from R&R. We went on a long mission around towards the west in a big arc, you know, which is all on foot, and that really sucked. But it's just part of what we do here. You know, you go to your post, you do a little paperwork, you go on a mission, come back and rest, and it's a big cycle for about a few months.
So sorry, I've read what Hommel posted.
What is this? When did I get stabbed?
I gotta work on my Riz. Oh my god.
I judge you risless.
Can someone
Damn it.
please wingman Komoko, please.
Please, I'm
Please,
begging.
someone wingman Komoko,
I'm en route.
please.
Okay, sounds good.
Wait, who's en route? Wait.
So I'm
Me
gonna roll.
and Moonin are en route.
Here, hold
I
on,
heard they
hold
have
on.
fancy drinks at this
So
moment.
Alrighty.
we
Can I
go.
ask them,
No, why? No, don't do this
how
to me.
often do you guys head back here specifically?
We usually go. It depends on where you are. We're just starting out, and it gets longer as it goes. So by your 4th or 5th month, you'll be coming back to the Nestle or First Leg probably every 3 to 4 weeks.
Not too shabby.
It could be worse for sure. And it's kind of like
Let's see.
this kind of staring at you, you know, like the two other elves are like, ugh, they kind of like slowly peter off from you because wow, this girl's weird.
Seduce
Let me try something. I know. I'm watching
Hummel.
them make drinks. Can I try and ask them like? Can I ask if I can bartend a little bit? I'm not good with words, but I can gauge
Make a mean
flavor
poison drink.
palettes.
Probably Moxie for me because you have no persuasion or intimidation.
Me?
Yes, you.
Okay, yeah. Oh, not bad.
He goes, I don't think so. We need to sell stuff here, and I watched you like really bumble through that whole thing. The bartender kind of just shakes it back and forth. And about that time is when Sugi and Moonin show up. So Sugi and Moonin, you walk in to see like this large bubble around Kumiko, and this bartender kind of shaking her head at her and kind of walking away. And Kumiko's like covered in sweat for some reason. She's kind of glistening.
Sorry about that. What? My brother was saying something to me.
You're in bar with Kumiko.
Kumoko's drowning out here. Help.
Oh, hey, Kumiko, how are you? You're,
I could be doing better, I'm gonna be honest.
well, then you should drink more.
Fair
Those are
enough.
some of my problems. Speaking of which, bartender, may I see the fancy menu? I heard some rumors about some interesting drinks that I have yet to experience.
He kind of points up above him where there's this long chalk written menu above him.
I slap down 2 guilders and just be like, whatever you'd recommend to get out of this situation.
Like, drink-wise, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Moonin, what do you do?
Moonin will hop up to the bar and order something to drink.
Like something regular or special?
That's something special.
Gotcha. So, with Kumiko putting down 2 guilders, the barman does kind of lay out a selection of drinks for you guys that are both human-inspired and local dabbling inspired. So it's about 10 serves of alcohol in front of you guys, ranging from Harpy Strength to Oni Strength. And the ones that are Harpy Strength are more towards Moonin, the ones that are Oni Strength are more towards Sugi, in the middle are kind of the middling ones. So depends on how drunk you guys want to get, really.
My character has yet to get drunk, and I've had a lot of alcohol, so we're gonna find out.
Okay. So
Go ahead.
for you, Sugi, on your end, he is using human spirits, and there is one that you see in the back of the bar he's pouring from. And this one's got a little green fairy on it, which you find quite startling because, you know, fairies are not great little creatures. They're kind of little shitheads because they're technically minor fae. But the more you drink of those drinks in particular, the more you start really feeling it.
Bartender, what's in that bottle there?
He goes, I don't really know. I kind of buy from the humans when they bring it over.
How much do you buy it for?
I don't buy these. I am given these for stuff.
A little bit of bartering.
Yeah,
Um,
bartering.
Yeah, I had some dwarven shine, and I mean, I go through about half a carboy, and I'm still not feeling it. But this is it's pretty good.
He goes, yeah, don't drink too much of that, or you might. You'll be fine. He kind of like walks away. So as you guys are kind of drinking, you, Moonin, and Kumiko, a what am I thinking? An Adorned walks up to you guys. Now, this Adorned has a artillery ripcord kind of laced through his horns on one side, and these are the ones you hook around the trigger of a artillery piece and then pull it to make it fire. And he goes, did I hear right that you guys are heading off to Chalk-1?
Indeed.
Yep.
Maybe.
Did they, like, warn you guys first, or you guys just going out there willy-nilly?
I believe we just got our orders and we're just following them.
Command tells us nothing.
He goes, you know what? That's probably for the best. And he kind of turns on a heel and starts, like, walking away.
No,
Wait, what do you do?
sir, would you care to explain a little bit? I'm rather curious as
Well,
to what that means.
I don't want to make you guys worry or anything, but, you know, I'm part of Chalk-2. I'm the artillery sergeant there. And he kind of points at his chest, and there are, you know, quite a few chevrons and rockers there. And he goes, I'm the one who helped, he put, like, it's around his drink, he was little air quotes, rescued Chalk-1 last time. And, you guys, you're going to pay attention, right? You're gonna like look out your windows, listen for noises, right?
Yeah, we're a rather perceptive bunch.
You're not gonna like walk out on your own to go pick flowers at 2 a.m. in the evening. You know that?
No, we usually like to stick side by side.
Humble
Weird.
Mike.
God's damned professionals.
I mean, Moon
Take a
flies
shot.
around a little bit.
We're professionals. He takes a shot.
Professionals fucking false.
So it's like I'm not saying y'all should be afraid. All right, this is war. Things happen, but you guys have to be paying attention when you're out there. It is Chalk-1. It is the first of the in-betweens, and you know it can get a bit boring, but don't get complacent because it was staffed by 3 people. Now it's 5 people. If you ask me, it should be 10 people, but we can't afford to pull that many troopers as a one little in between. So just be sure you
Heads up, Chuckle Fox. Big boy coming through.
You stay alert. Hold on. What?
Anthony Pecha has activated a mule potion. Put me in, coach. Have a
Aw,
guy
you're
order an
right
angel
about
shot.
us. That's so
Secret
nice.
code for bartenders to help a client. And
Hold on,
find a
hold on.
way for Komoko to solve the situation. This is supposed to be a mule potion.
What on earth? I don't know how to answer that one, Anthony. Got a rather odd mule potion here. Yeah, fuck it, we'll go for it. So as you guys are kind of talking to us, as you guys are talking to us artillerymen, as you guys are kind of talking to us artilleryman at the bar, he's kind of hanging out with you guys. He's more amicable than the elves were. He's kind of chatting up you and Moonin and Sugi about where y'all have been, how your little foray out with the mines and all that. And as you guys are talking to this Adorn, the bartender gets an order, and the order is called. So the guy kind of looks at this guy oddly as he walks up and asks for a buckshot. And the bartender kind of gives him this weird eyebrow look, and he goes, "A buckshot." And he goes, and this guy, he's about he's a Yamato, about rather small for a Yamato, and he goes, "Yeah, I need a buckshot at that table." And he kind of points over his shoulder. At that table, there are 3 Oni there, and they're all green Oni, a green forest Oni. And as the Yamato kind of like scuttles back to the table, the bartender kind of looks down at the little sheet of paper and kind of looks up at the table, and you see the bartender kind of working through something, and kind of works through something in his jaw. He kind of rolls his jaw a bit. He seems quite troubled.
What's going on?
You ask him that?
Yeah.
The bartender goes, well, he ordered a buckshot. And when people order a buckshot, it usually means there's a trouble. Like there's some kind of issue at their table. Now, last time it was because they were like discussing some kind of cartoon book and a fight was broke out over who's the best character. But this one is a bit odder because they've been quiet the entire time at that table. And the Yamato has been rather nervous talking to those three Oni, and they haven't moved at all the entire time. And I'm not going to lie, I'm not quite sure what to do with this.
I could maybe check it out. Maybe I'll go after them around.
Well, if you do, so the bartender kind of taps his thumb and he goes, I got in trouble last time I did this. I got yelled at for laying hands on the troopers. Maybe you three can somehow get that Oni away from that table.
I can figure something out.
Yeah. So if you can, try and get that Oni to the main barracks. There's not the Oni. Try and get that Yamato to the main barracks building. Those Oni may follow you. They're not auxiliary. They're mercenary. They're kind of a what you would call an adventure group in a way. And they haven't been in trouble, but they've been an odd bunch since they came here. So if you can, try and get that Yamato out of this bar and towards that barracks building.
Yes, sir. I need 4 shots of that pixie stuff.
Okay, so he kind of nods and pours out 4 shots of that green alcohol. Moonin, what do you do?
For now, Moonin will just watch from the bar.
Gotcha. And Kumiko, what are you doing?
I mean, she kind of knows mercenaries, so she'll like wander nearby, try to overhear the conversation, maybe.
Okay, so
if there is any going on.
So Sugi's taking point then. Correct.
All right.
Unless you want like backup.
Mind you, I do not have my assault rifle, but I always keep the grudge breaker on hand in case I gotta break a grudge.
And so do they. So it's kind of up. So Kumiko, you have none of the right stuff. Give me a cunning check.
Sure.
As Sugi's buying his shots.
Which is how much, by the way?
Oh fuck.
He has not charged you.
Oh, no.
Jesus Christ. Negative.
So doomed.
So you're like, I'm the best
I'm
spy
great in social
ever,
interaction.
and you're just like sweating out your pores as you're sitting there, completely obvious, back to the table, head cocked, like you are very.
I like trip behind them and accidentally like fucking like arms around the shoulders. Hey, what's going on? I guess I'm here now.
Around the Oni or the Yamato? Who are you gonna aim for?
The Oni, sure.
Just a random forest Oni. Okay.
Yeah. Can I go like between them and like hold myself up because I fucking tripped or something?
Sure, yeah. So as you collide with these 2 professional forest Oni mercenaries, what exactly do you say to break the ice?
What is going on around here that makes you guys so interested? Never seen mercenaries this far. We're west. We west?
Yes, you're west.
Okay.
So so they go, yeah, we're west. So they kind of turn towards you and go, "Are you a part of this conversation?
I could be.
Do you think you should be?" And these three Oni stare at you with this absolutely this "you're not welcome" stare as you just cling onto their shoulders out of nowhere. They're going to try and intimidate you.
Okay.
Okay.
It's going great.
God damn it! You'd be kidding me.
I like how
Okay.
Hommel is the one being selected.
Yeah,
for this.
I can't select off of him. There we go. So, they roll a -3 for their roll. So they're trying to intimidate you, but how you're bending down near them, they're just kind of trying to avoid staring at your jiggly bits, and they're trying like, do you think you're supposed to be part of the conversation? And trying to like, because you're just right in between them. Like, what the? And you're also taller than them because they're sitting down. But go ahead and do your counter roll. Then it'll be just roll Moxie for yours. Actually, no. So you'd roll Moxie and Intimidation because it's a check roll.
Oh yeah.
If you can beat a 2, you should be fine. Or beat a -2, that is. Just barely.
Just about.
So as they tell you that, what do you say back to them?
I'll just slow pan between them and say, "Yeah, I'm gonna stay right here."
So the Matu is sweating fucking bullets. He's like, what? Because he wanted the bartender to come, and now the spider lady's between two of the mountain Oni, just going eyeball to eyeball with him. And now Sugi, you have your 4 shots. What are you doing?
I'm going to walk with them and just set them down on the table and be like, "Hey, y'all look so glum. It's a bar. We're here to have a good time. Drink with me. Come on."
So these are Forest Oni, and you are a dark red Oni. So I will allow you to roll Persuasion with advantage using your Moxie.
That's just going to be straight Moxie with advantage.
Well, you have it.
24.
24. So as you say that, you see these guys kind of stiffen up as they see your color walking towards them, but then they get a little less stiff and they see your ranks not nearly as high as it could be. Like, oh, okay. And as you kind of parse these shots out, and they kind of look at Kumiko with malicious side eye, this Yamato is fucking peeling sweat. Like this is the most moist Yamato you've ever seen in your fucking life, just glistening with fucking sweat. And as Yamato goes, well, I guess I better get on back to the barrack. A long day tomorrow. And this one is only go, no, you're not. And they kind of reach over and grab his shoulder pocket and kind of hold him in place. What do you two do?
I'm gonna grab his wrist and be like, "Oh, come on, don't be a bad sport. He's tired. Let the man get some rest. Me and you, we're drinking right now."
Miko, what do you do?
Can I like subtly grab a bit of like webbing, maybe that I've like collected a while ago from my bag, pat their asses as they get up, and just stick the chairs to their butts?
Can Moonin walk up at a couple shots to help Spider Lady?
Sure. But I am curious how you're gonna get them to stand up there, Miko.
Oh, I thought they were already standing because they grabbed the guy.
No. They leaned over on their seat and kind of grabbed his shoulder. So you have to find a way to get them to stand up.
Can I stick it on their backs then? And then just like, do this chair have backs?
The chairs do have backs, yes.
Yeah, I'll stick them there.
There's gonna be a sleight of hand check though, so.
Okie dokie.
So for you, that would be probably nothing great. Let's see. You have no sleight of hand, so it'd be purely cunning.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah.
Okay. Do they notice? Barely not. So while how do you while they're kind of leaning forward and trying to, at the all reach forward to try and, so basically all the only reach forward to reach for a shot, while one reaches to the side to grab the Yamato and also lean forward for a shot. How do you apply this webbing exactly?
Maybe like they gotta lean forward for it, right? So I'll stick the webbing to the back of the chair first, and as they're moving to sit back down, just kind of shove them down and be like, oh, well, I needed some help getting up. I'm just pushing you down a little bit.
Gotcha.
Pushing them back into the back.
Is this your sticky webbing?
Yeah.
Yeah, sticky icky, if you will. Okay, so you kind of get them stuck in, kind of lean back against their seats, and they don't really notice. Like their shirts feel a bit weird, but they don't really notice the fact they're stuck to their seats. The Oni holding that Yamato kind of holds his shot out towards you, Sugi, as in a type of cheers.
I clink with him and throw the shot back and like, let our Yamato friend go. What business do you have with him anyway? It's a bar. Your only business here should be to drink.
My apologies, my liege, but we have business to attend to. He has reneged on our agreement.
No, you're spoiling the mood in here. Let it wait.
Are you trying?
Just a quick question. Where were we supposed to lead him again?
The barracks. So where basically Rue and Helma are currently sleeping.
Hmm.
So Sugi, you're trying to intimidate them or persuade them?
I'm trying to keep it friendly for now.
Okay, so let's roll Moxie then.
Get normal.
Yeah. Upsetting. So as you say that, the one Oni kind of looks to... So one Force Oni looks to the other Force Oni, who's kind of a big one. He goes, "He's still in town, sir. We can get him tomorrow." And the other Oni kind of rolls his eyes, and he kind of lets go of the Yamato. And he goes, "Very well, I can just get in touch with them tomorrow then. For now, we will drink with you, sir."
Sounds wonderful. Bartender, can I get another round, please? Moon, would you mind grabbing them?
Moonin hears.
So as Moonin kind of goes towards the bar, Kimiko, what do you do?
Oh shit, I was muted. We want to lead him back to the barracks, or does it seem like things have chilled out? Kind of.
There's chilled out is a light way to put it. They're currently distracted, but they're all kind of, you see their eyes kind of glance towards the Yamato all the time. Yamato is like definitely trying to edge his way off the booth, but he's clearly afraid that the other one's going to grab him instead. So he's go ahead.
Sorry, when I delivered the drinks, I was going to see if I could help the Yamato slip away.
Let's see here. If that's what you want to do, you'd have to roll some things for me. What do you not have, Moonin? Holy shit.
I put almost a point in everything. I think I spread my skills too much.
So you could roll Seer and Cunning to see what happens here. Because basically you're trying to evade and escape these Forest Oni. It. So let's see.
See if she who hides blesses me today.
So I'm trying to think of how else we'll go through here. Give me the you stupid thing.
Plus 7 cunning.
Yeah, he's got pretty high cunning. In what ways does Kumiko and Sugi try and... Because you two can see Moonin kind of set those shots down and kind of fold his wing over, and kind of you see his hand kind of grab the Yamato's. You two, Sugi and Kumiko, need to figure out a way to how they distract these three Oni so they don't see Moonin jerk this fucking Yamato away. So,
I am going to be pretty much shoving drinks in their face.
And then, Kumiko, what do you do?
Gonna try and actually, I'm just gonna pat them on the shoulders and leave and try and buck up and go talk loudly, like call over the people from before or something and be like, we didn't finish our conversation. Get over here.
Okay. To the table that you're currently at?
No, the people we were talking to that were at Chalk-2 before.
No, I'm saying,
not the mercenaries.
But you're going to drag them towards that current table or go towards them?
No, I'm leaving the current table, not taking anyone with me.
Gotcha.
Just kind of being loud and distracting and big.
Let's see here. So I'll invoke a penalty on them of 2 since only Sugi's really doing something. Okay. I rolled how many of those fucking things so far? A -16. That's cool. Very funny. Okay, so these fortunately don't see shit as Moonin kind of scoops Yamato and kind of pulls him like a very seamless wing turn shuffle within this table. They didn't even notice Moonin even fly by after the shots. Moonin, where do you scoop the guy off to?
Let's see. Being brushed for, they'd probably try to lead him into the crowd, then out the door.
Gotcha.
If they're watching the door, out the back.
Well, they're currently in Nat 1. They're probably just watching fucking Sugi fucking hand out booze, really. So you're able to very quickly kind of scoop Yamato and exit out this fucking establishment. And you're able to kind of... Sorry, go ahead.
Once he's out the door, tell him to run to the barracks.
Okay, so he definitely does that. He actually sprints down the road towards the barracks. And Kumiko, you're yelling over to these other Valley Elves, and they're gonna go. We see him go kind of like grimace and kind of look to the side as you kind of start like going towards them, and they're like, and you see them kind of like look in their drinks, and they go, "Hey, how are you? Welcome back." God, trying to like cold shoulder you a little bit. What do you do?
Slam some drinks down, just whatever I had in hand, and just kind of get into conversation, just start chatting about work or something that I know.
So you're trying to, just roll Moxie for me.
Trying to get to know them.
I was going to say, Moonin will try to wingman and try to give her his Moxie bonus.
Moxie bonus, Jesus. Okay, so I'll give you +2 to Moxie as you roll your Moxie check there, Kumiko, because you don't have any. I mean, you could try and intimidate them if you wanted to. I wouldn't stop you, but it's if you want to.
Nah, I'll just take the bonus. I just add that to the global modifier thing.
Yeah. You just have one. Yeah.
You gotta be kidding me! Oh.
I can't help her.
So Kumiko, you try and lay on the fucking spider moves or the spoos as much as you can, and you're trying. And Moonin, you're watching her desperately try and chat up these male Valley Elves, and you see them just slowly leading with the conversation, both spiritually and bodily, as they're trying to they a lot of one-word yeps and nopes towards Kumiko, and Moonin, you see Kumiko's face like faltering as she fails Riz after Riz check with these fucking Valley Elves. And after a while, Moonin,
We're gonna just leave.
And after a while, yeah, after a while, Moonin, you feel the requirement to just because again, Kumiko, she got the nervous sweats. She's trying to like chat the elves up, and they're just like, ugh. They are not vibing with the spider lady in the least, and Kumiko cannot save her fucking her attempts. So you almost feel compelled, Moonin, to just take Kumiko by the hip or thorax, where you want to put your hand behind and kind of lead her out of the bar. Just kind of end her rightly of this fucking situation.
Yeah, no, Moonin's gonna say it's time. It's not gonna.
It's time.
I know. I'm just gonna sadly walk out with them.
He says it's not gonna happen. I know.
Good try though. Good try.
You tried. A for effort.
So as you kind of break off, Kumiko, you do hear a few snickers around you from the other auxiliaries who are some are really rooting for you, and some are like, she's gonna fuck this up. And everyone's kind of, and Moonin, as you're walking out, you're pretty observant. You see coins changing hands back and forth, people taking bets.
Nah, Moonin ain't gonna tell her that. He's not that evil.
Okay, so you guys return back to the barracks, I assume, correct? She has Elriz. Jesus, Chad.
Oh no.
You guys return back to the barracks. Sugi, you keep these guys well entertained for at least another hour or two before even you're like to the point where the free shot stopped, and you're currently like 5 guilders into your bar tab, and you're starting to. These drinks are hitting you rather hard. At least the green ones are. And you know what a grasshopper is, but you assume they're a big fucking beast because they're kicking your ass right now in this fucking bar. So you're currently 5 guilders into your fucking bank tab there. So you want to keep drinking till you pass out, or you want to call it a night?
I don't know. How are these Forest Oni looking? Are they keeping up with me?
They're not in the least. No, they're getting quite slammered.
You Forest Oni can't handle the booze, can ya?
So one goes, we can't handle this human stuff. It's just weird. It's making my stomach turn.
I tell you what, I got some dwarven shine back at barracks. Or not barracks.
Yeah, barracks.
That poor Yamato. What the fuck?
I'm a little. You're right. It's got me feeling a little funny. If you guys wanna follow me out, I got a mess kit. Grab a couple cups, tell some stories. I'm genuinely curious, because I was probably kind of fed silver spoon, but I'd like to learn about more where you guys are from. What you're all about.
So they go, nah, sorry, my liege, we can't do that. We're under special orders.
Well, you're missing out. Ugh. I guess. Ugh. I'm gonna kind of like sniffle and wobble my way out of the bar after paying my tab.
Gotcha. So minus 5 GP then. Eventually, all of you get back to the barracks. All of you sleep. The next morning, the barracks is actually a little empty. Soldiers are, so Sugi, you awake fresh as daisies. Moonin, you're fine. Rue, you're fine. Hamel, you're fine. Kumiko has had nothing but nightmares of like secondhand cringe nightmares the entire fucking night.
Yeah.
Like real leg twitchers going on. Like, why did I say that? Why did I say that? Oh God, why am I naked? Like the horrifying nightmares of social encounters. But y'all wake up. It's a new day, and that begins the real journey here. The first leg. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.5 squares. So it'll be 6 divided by 2. It'll be 3. Basically, 3.5. That's not right. That's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 fuel units to get to first leg. Just driving across the road. Now, what I want to know is you guys want to just kind of go straight across this road, and like just pure on driving, or you want to stop and camp out, or just trade out drivers back and forth again?
Probably trade out drivers.
How fast?
Yeah, so we can keep going.
Oh, did they?
Are we feeling more confident in our ability to drive?
I would like to learn.
I don't want to get skinned alive and turned into a coat.
So real quick, Hummel, you had the little gondola, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay. All of you just slept, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay. It's not good.
No,
Okay.
it's not good.
So Hummel, when you wake up, you're kind of like wake up to greet the gondola. The gondola is a bit extra this morning. Oh, sorry, this one. Like
Yeah.
like the gauntlet seems a little shinier, a little more like as you kind of grab him, if he feels like really soft and plush and nearly conditioned and extremely
Me and you
clean.
both, buddy.
Is
Me
it-
and you both, buddy. Me and you both.
Now his stuffing feels really he feels nearly overstuffed in a way. He feels really stiff.
Same. Almost just. He feels great, man. He doesn't even question it. He's
Okay.
like, this guy's in the afterglow. I'm in the afterglow. Great.
So as you guys are getting around and getting your truck ready, there are a few MPs in town who are all kind of gathered together. They seem quite distraught. Moonin, you have the sharpest ears of the group. Why don't you go and give me a what do we do here? Give me perception and cunning. So, Moonin, you catch a phrase. You hear one of them go, "And how many dogs are missing?" And that's all you fucking hear.
Oh god.
We don't have to engage. We could just keep going. We could just drive away. We don't have to engage.
No, when
But-
Noonan gets to truck, he'll mention
Dogs, Hommel. Dogs.
it. Guard said something about dogs. Missing dogs.
I'm just looking down at himself going,
Now, as he says that, you'll hear a dark from somewhere around Hommel.
Oh
Like-
no.
Like it sounds really deep. You're like it sounds like all of your hair stands up. Like Rue goes with like hackles.
Hommel, what the fuck was that?
I don't know. Her name
Truck
is
one should
Matilda.
go.
Hommel,
Yes.
is that you laughing?
No, I don't. I mean, I was stuck in the memory. I don't. What's going on? I'm distracted today. I'm sorry. Had a very nice night last night.
Oh,
That makes one of us.
Ooh. What happened?
I don't want to talk about it.
Ooh, that's bad, huh?
We should go.
Yes, we should get to go.
Let's
I don't want to
"Amazing
talk
what you miss
about
with
it.
a good night's sleep."
better luck in the next town.
Kumiko, it's okay. I failed to bring back the 3 Oni.
What only? What was happening?
Did you see little Lamatu walking around?
I saw a little elven girl walking around. What?
Fucking phrasing, my guy. Fuck's sakes. I was driving my windowless van around and I saw. Jesus.
No, I didn't mean it
Really
like
giving
that.
you a
I
hard
didn't know.
look.
I guess Noonan's driving first.
No, I didn't mean it like that. That was bad. That was bad phrasing. I did not mean it like that. I meant like a
It
little
was giving
elven
you a
woman.
hard
Little-
look.
No, I meant like elven woman, like woman. I didn't mean it. I bought a prostitute last night. Okay.
A legal one?
Yes, a legal one.
Okay.
I don't think there are.
Prostitutes are legal here.
I don't think there are illegal ones in this fucking setting. Like legal ones. What? The fuck's an illegal prostitute? What the fuck?
If they're outlawed, I guess. That's what I
Oh.
was wondering. I didn't know if prostitutes were like outlawed.
Mhm.
Suki's not familiar with prostitute.
I'm not either. I just did it on a whim. I got some funny smelling coins. I wanted to get rid of them, so I was like, yeah.
Did
Why
do it
not?
on a
Nice
whim?
When in
smelling
Rome.
coins from the prostitute.
So,
I got rid of the coins.
So real quick, Moonin, you're trying to say something earlier.
Yeah, I was gonna say Moon will drive first, just while they're chatting each other.
Okay, what is it? A fucking cat stripping at me. What BK?
BK. Have
So
it your way.
this new cat named BK. She's a chirper. Like, bark, 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 bark. I'm like, what do you want?
Oh yeah. I mean, she's hunting.
She keeps staring at me though. That's the problem. I don't want her hunting me. But yeah, so y'all get in the truck and y'all drive off. And you guys travel along with no real. Well, actually, I'll find out here. I got some maps you can use.
My cat just obliterated a Necron warrior last night off my desk. Very
Obliterated.
upset about it. It is in multiple pieces.
You know what I hate?
That's-
Fucking
Oh.
Necrons.
I got it from the Recruit Edition box in 9th.
Okay, so you guys get to
Rest
here.
in peace, your Necron.
So
If
you
only they
guys,
could actually like.
so you guys get in the first leg, right? But you guys are being ushered on by command to keep going. You guys get a refill on fuel cans. You all get your rations refilled. And you all take back off because you all, I mean, hey, get the fucking Chalk-1. There's no one there. So they push you guys on off the road. Now you guys get to here. I got make a little map real quick. Pardon me.
Oh god, combat. Here we go.
Well, we'll see.
I'm not sure if I can do combat. I have work in like
Well, I no, we're not doing combat right
6
now.
hours.
We're not,
Don't
we're
worry,
not-
guys. I'll scare them away with my Riz.
Spaghetti. Just throw spaghetti at him.
Knees weak, arms are heavy, mom spaghetti.
Ravioli. What's
I'm
in the
looking for
pocket?
something serious. They'll run away. No, come back.
I unironically watched that video the other day. Fucking ravioli, what's in the pocket only?
What's in the what?
God, I missed that motherfucker.
It took
You ever
me.
see that video?
I cannot believe it took Joji fans so long to realize that they were the same person, and then they tried to
Yeah,
they
that
got
fucking-
upset about it on Twitter, and it's like, how did you not know?
That
Where's this-
fucking blows my mind. Oh my god.
Man, give me the fucking map. My computer's not updating. God damn it. Oh, I wait for my
He makes
fucking
great music too.
PC to fucking catch up.
in
Yeah,
my opinion.
people didn't know that Filthy Frank was just a fucking. He's a singer now.
He's good too.
I was
He's
singing.
great.
I joined chat and I was singing. Like not joined chat. I joined the call and I was singing one of his songs.
Upload the map, computer. I fucking hate you. It's an SSD.
the one
Way
that's like
slow.
The one that's like I live in a constant state of fear and misery.
Mood.
It's just Kumiko right now.
Do you
I'm
miss
gonna stop
me
making jokes
anymore?
about it for fuck's sake.
No, you're good. Don't fix it up. You're fine. It happens.
My Riz is sad dog Riz. You just want to
Sad-
pick me up and take me
Sad
home.
dog Riz. Oh, he really tried. I did try.
You even made the
I'm
arachnophobe
a
feel bad
legit
for you.
sad.
Yeah, like the guy's like, I spies, but oh, you poor bastard, get over here.
Pity sex.
Where the hell is my fucking God? Hold on, this thing isn't loading. Anyway, so we're gonna go to a new map. We're gonna set it up, and we're gonna call it a day. I just gotta get this fucking thing loaded before I lose my fucking mind. Because someone's gotta go to their job tomorrow.
God damn it! I actually do too. I work overtime.
That's exactly what I'm doing. I need overtime. I'm moving,
Where you moving to?
so bigger city.
Out of California.
I don't live in California.
I can't remember who said that. I don't know who people are
Me,
anymore.
sadly.
Where am I?
I don't know who people are.
Who are you
anymore.
people?
Who are you people?
Where am I?
Yeah, I am the accursed Californian, sadly.
Imagine that.
Yeah, my
a
current
furry Californian.
my current city has a population of like 13,000. I'm moving to one with like a 300,000.
Mm.
Oh, jeez.
Upload the map, you fucking thing. What's wrong with you?
There's no money to be made.
Need to
so-
Why are you
Page?
chirping at me? Quit.
My cat has disappeared.
The cat's chirping at him. His computer's not loading. Guard's having a breakdown. It's okay.
Bro, I don't know why it does this. Like, like here's map. Upload map. No. Motherfucker.
Nah. I'd really
think I
prefer
will.
not to.
Yeah, literally, I don't think I will. You son of a bitch. Okay, let's try it again. Let's go to the basics. Background image. Scroll. I am already lost. Fuck me. Okay, it's not here yet.
She didn't ghost me. She was just in the psych ward. Let's go.
Jesus.
I just read that in memes. Not the other one. The other channel.
What was that
Stop.
one where it shows like an anime girl looking through a pair of windows and like choosing her next husband, the psych ward down below? Or like,
I don't know.
or like VA trying to find a new talent in a fucking female psych ward.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
chat,
talk to people at psych wards and Hobby Lobby.
Grippy sock girls. That's a way to put it, Madcap.
Yes, grippy sock girls. They're the best.
This is a very odd session today. Well, I've noticed so far. Very odd session going on today.
It's one of the sessions of all time.
This is one of the sessions of all time. Upload the map, you piece of shit. Fuck. You know what? Due to technical issues, we can continue next Friday. So
Due to technical issues, continuing the stream, we're gonna try Riz round 2.
I will riz these bandits. I swear to God. Hey boys.
Fucking do it.
Like they just leave. Nah, brah.
Come back next session.
It appears
Learning
you.
lessons.
It appears you won the encounter by making them cringe hard enough they wanted to leave. You know what? I don't want to rob these guys. I'm out of here. She's weird. Come back.
Please.
Bandit, come back. You can put it all on me. No. Anyway, chat. We will. So chat. We'll see you next Friday for a combat session, and we'll see if Coco can riz some guys to death. We'll find out. So see you next Friday. Good night. Wash your balls. Have a good day.
Goodbye, chat.